$150 donation over on PayPal saying this is for the icing on your cake. Get it? Get it? I get it, Jay. Thank you. That is insane. Let's get 1,500 JWs down below in the chat. That is so kind of you, man. Thank you so much, Jay. Show some love to Jay down below right now. Seriously, thank you, Jay. As well as Anid, A, and ID with a 10, Jeffrey with a 10, and Brandon with a 15. I appreciate you all so much for the birthday wishes. If you're watching and you'd like to support me for the birthday, you can find my Venmo and my PayPal in the link tree in my bio. However, I will suggest that you first attempt to support me on Venmo, just because I have like my Venmo account 110%. My PayPal account is kind of in limbo, so if you don't have anything else, feel free to support me on PayPal. However, I would say first order, if you want to support me, try to do it over Venmo. And welcome in, Celestial. Do you support Trump?
I do.
Okay, how do you?
I'm 40.
And why do you support this terrible president?
Okay, so he's trying to make an effort. I can see like your points, like he's failing as an actual president, and I agree with you. Like he has to do some changes, absolutely. But at least he's trying, right? So he's actually got out of actual bankruptcy from his own business before, and you've seen it.
Okay, so you're saying, well, at least he's trying. So yeah, we give, we give participation trophies to fourth graders. We don't give participation trophies to the president.
I agree with that, right? The main thing he's getting through social media attacks on is his wrongs, right?
What?
There's a lot of there's a lot of things that are going through media right now that we're seeing 100%. He's failing at changing policies. He's failing at trying to fix the economy. He's failing at all these things.
So if he's failing at all these things, why do you support him?
Because he's trying to make an effort, but he's failing and he's learning from it.
Okay, I think that you're just a really good-hearted person, my friend. But I think it's time for you to come to the recognition that an effort is not enough for the presidency. In order for me to support a president, and I'd suggest that you do the same, is only because of the results that they produce, right?
That's correct, yeah.
Like, I don't fucking care if we literally had Jesus 2.0 serving as our president that was truly kind-hearted, truly benevolent, and truly dedicated every moment of their day towards attempting to run our country in a positive direction. If that attempt actualizes as a failure, they're not going to have my support, okay? Because as I already said before, we do not give participation trophies to the president.
Okay, I see your point at that actually right now.
Perfect, man. Appreciate you. We're going to move on to the next guest. Let's go to get Tyler up in here. Hop in that queue of you support Trump. Hop in that queue of you support Trump. Izzy, thank you for the £7 over on PayPal, saying have a Jaeger bomb tonight on me. You know, I'll have to do that. Thank you, Izzy. What's up? Do you support Trump? Okay, Tyler's not here, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the next guest. Everybody just do be patient while we're trying to get this next guest loaded into the live. Let's go to get Alex G loaded up in. Alex G, funny enough, is their name. Is their initials. What's up, Alex G? You support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Can you disconnect any and all Bluetooth devices that you have plugged into your phone, my friend? Yippee! Okay. Here we go.
Can you hear me better?
Yeah. Can you like turn off like the radio or the TV you got on in the background?
Yeah, I got you.
Perfect.
I support Trump because I think the Abraham Accords are gonna end up creating peace in the Middle East eventually.
Bro, the excluding Palestine from the Abraham Accords is one of the things that led to increased tensions in the areas and is a smaller facet of the larger ethnic cleansing that we see on Palestine today. The only reason why Israel thinks they have the ability to pass legislation annex the totality of the Gaza Strip is because in accordance with the Abraham Accords, the Gaza Strip and the West Bank was not clearly defined as a nation.
I also believe that he's leaning away the Federal Reserve.
What a pivot.
Which with the Genius Act.
I don't know. This was a big pivot, friend. Do you want to go back to point number one about the Abraham Accords?
Well, right now the Abraham Accords are still pretty fresh. They're still new. They're still gonna add more.
Wait, when do you think the Abraham Accords were signed into law?
I'm not too sure about that, to be honest.
Like 2017.
Okay, that's not that much. It's not that long.
8 years.
I still think with him we have a better chance at peace.
Okay.
I mean, that was one of the pieces. I don't think with Kamala we would with foreign leaders. I don't think we would have the success that we have with him.
Bro, what? Dude, okay, why do you say
Honestly.
that?
Because how do you in your opinion how do Muslims see women? Not to be sexist or anything, but you got to think religiously how they see women. You know how much they would they're they would see Kamala as weak.
Okay, all right, my friend. Point number one, not all Muslims see women as weak. Point number two, Muslims are not the only individuals alive that can see women as weak. Same thing would go for Christians and atheists and everyone. There's a lot of misogyny everywhere, regardless of political affiliation, right? Now, yes, your argument is literally she's a woman, therefore you're going to prefer the tyrannical pro-genocide fascists over her. Come on. Do you genuinely think that this argument warrants a response from me, Alex? Do you genuinely think this argument warrants a response from me? Should I even put the time in addressing it? Unmute. Unmute, Alex.
Can you hear me?
Yes. So I just want to clarify your argument is because Kamala Harris is a woman, you prefer the 34-count felon, adjudicated rapist, man that fulfills all 14 characteristics of fascism, is destroying our country domestically and globally, distancing ourselves from our allies, and making an belligerent fool out of the United States of America on the global stage.
I'm not saying just because
she's a woman.
I'm not saying just because a woman, because she's a woman. She also did really bad in San Francisco.
Oh, then why did Donald Trump say that San Francisco was so great when she was serving as their DA?
Can you cite your source? I don't know what. I've never heard
just go
that
to Google,
from
type
him.
in Trump says San Francisco was great 15 years ago. 15 years ago, she was a DA.
He's always bashed her on how she ran San Francisco. I doubt he did that.
He said it was great 15 years ago when she was running it as their DA.
And I bet he also said that Newsom is a good, right?
Yeah, that's actually when Newsom was a governor too. Or like the mayor, sorry. Yeah.
Come on, man.
That's true. He said it was great 15 years ago. She was a DA. He was the mayor. It's true.
I honestly don't think Kamala would be any better. Honestly, as far as the whole genocide in Israel and all that stuff.
Not genocide in Israel, genocide in Palestine.
I don't think she would have made a difference, honestly.
Okay, well then you're just delusional and crazy. I understand that she was also
what do you think she would do
Of course,
differently?
I understand that she was also pro-Israel, but one of the big things that she would have done differently is she wouldn't have personally drafted plans to annex and ethnically cleanse the rest of the Gaza Strip. Okay? Right? Do we remember Donald Trump's one moment? Do we remember Donald Trump's press conference with Netanyahu when they made a plan to forcefully relocate all of the remaining Palestinians on the Gaza Strip to Egypt and Jordan, forcefully take their land without their consent, and then level it all and build a Riviera for Netanyahu? Oh, do you remember that? Oh, then do you remember how last week they actually pushed this plan forward and they're finally making progress on getting it done? Yeah, I agree Kamala Harris is pro-Israel, but I can assure you that she wouldn't have personally sent America in to finish the job and ethnically cleanse the rest of the Palestinians.
Him leaning towards doing the Genius Act and leaning towards leaning away from the Federal Reserve takes some of the power from the donors. I don't want to sound anti-Semitic, but the Jewish donors, and going away from the Federal Reserve.
Yeah, we're just gonna move on to the next guest, bro. Dude literally just broke my neck to hit on Jewish people. Dude just broke my neck with a pivot to be like, but Jewish people. Come on, dude. Come on. I'm sorry, guys. Today's my birthday. I'm not gonna be putting up with that shit. We're going to try to keep the debates above board and not make me want to rip my hair out. Katie, thank you for the galaxy. As well as, hey, Woody, thank you for the $10 over on Super Chat, which says, at least now you can legally drink, which must help you with all that you deal with. Thank you, Woody. As well as Marie with the $21 for cake, anxiety pins, and recovery. Happy birthday. Thank you, Marie. That's so very kind of you. Show some love to Marie in that chat. As well as Donald with the $20 saying, fuck Trump. Thank you for the love, Donald. Caitlin with a $21 saying, happy birthday. Thank you for the love, Caitlin. Jaden with the $10 for the birthday. Robert with the $10 for the birthday. Thank you guys so much. Then Devin with the $5 as well. Kimber with the $5. And Antonio with the $5, and then Lisa with the 13. Thank you guys so much for all the love for the birthday. You guys are being so incredibly kind today, guys. Thank you so much. Grateful with the $4 and the 20 cents on Super Chat saying happy B-Day. Thank you so much, as well as thank you for all the gifts on TikTok. You guys have been so incredibly kind today. And once again, if you want to support me, you can find my Venmo and my PayPal in the link tree in my bio or in the pinned message on that YouTube stream. I'd also like to say, Emily, thank you so much for the $20 on Super Chat saying hashtag Parker sends his love. Happy birthday. Thank you. Thank you, Emily. Show some love to Emily. And then Joanne with the $25 on Venmo as well, saying happy birthday, Dean. Love your work. Keep up the good fight. Thank you, Joanne. That is so kind of you. Thank you so much, Joanne. You guys are being so kind today. Thank you all. Josh with the $10 saying happy birthday, Dean. Thank you for actually trying to educate these people. Thank you, Josh. And welcome in. What is up, Mr.? Do you support Trump?
Mr. Franken, hello, sir. Yes, and I've been watching your channel for a few days, and I wanted to start off with a few compliments for you, if that's okay.
Oh, wow. Very kind of you, sir. Thank you.
First of all, happy birthday. I did not know it was your birthday, so we'll start with that.
Appreciate that, man.
All right, so if other folks are watching, you know, it's his birthday, so let's celebrate that, because having a birthday in America and freedom in America is kind of a neat thing. I have traveled around the world just for backup, so we'll go with that. The second compliment I wanted to say was that you're probably, if not the most, the most talented young man that I've seen. And what I mean by that is your ability to memorize the script and present the script is very good, and I am saying that in a complimentary way. It is hard to do that. It is hard to do that.
I appreciate that, Mr. Franklin. I'm going to choose to ignore any potential backhandedness there, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I'm sure you actually mean it in a good-hearted manner. Mr. Franklin, why don't you go and tell us why you support Trump? I'd love to learn a little bit more about why you like the guy.
I have supported all of our presidents who are president of this great country. He is the president of the United States. He is, right? We can't back out of that.
Here's the deal. I'm going to say one thing, too, that I'm going to move on to the next guest, Mr. Franklin. It is okay if you support and respect the office of the presidency, but it is not okay if you basically support and respect anybody who is in the office of the presidency because of the support and respect that the office of the presidency in of itself should demand. A hidden check and balance of a functioning constitutional republic and or democracy would be the social support for and against the actions of the presidency. Think about it this way. If we allow the president to do whatever they want to do, we say you have free reign to do as you wish, and no matter what you do, we will support you. That can really hurt this country because we're not checking them when they do wrong. Okay? Right? And the more power somebody has, the more demanding it is to not just basically give them your respect or support, but rather have them gain it by doing good with their power. But Franklin, you know, like I said, we're really just here to talk to people that have an argument for why he's doing good with his power as a president. I hope that you have a good rest of your day, and I appreciate you for your kindness, Franklin. Let's go and get that next guest up here right now. In the meantime, you guys are, oh my God, you guys are going crazy over on Venmo. Holy shit. Josh with the $10 saying happy birthday. Thank you, Josh. Thank you so much. Janessa, thank you so much for the $21 saying happy 21st, Dean. Thank you, Janessa. Donald with another 30 saying I didn't realize it was your birthday, so happy birthday. Thank you, Donald. Thank you, guys. Jalen with a 5. Sandra with a 10 saying happy birthday. And then Laura, thank you so much for the $21 saying here's another birthday gift. Thank you, Laura. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shanae with a $5 saying happy birthday. Thank you. Jennifer with a $25 saying happy birthday. Thank you, Jennifer. Bella with a $5. Thank you so much. And then Hannah with a $21 on Venmo saying as you celebrate today, be proud of yourself, your accomplishments, and the meaningful impact that you've made on the world. Happy birthday Happy 21st. Thank you so much, Anna. That is literally so fucking kind. You guys are being so fucking kind. Holy shit. As well as Sray. Thank you so much for the $100 super chat on YouTube. Holy fuck, Sray. Let's get 1,000 Sray W. Sray says, happy birthday, Dean, from Parker's Live. Thank you so much for your kindness and your generosity, Sray. Today isn't the first time you've supported me. You've been supporting me so much. Just know that I really genuinely appreciate you. As well as, let's see here. Madison with the $21 on PayPal saying, here's thank you, Brianna. Zoe with the $21 saying happy B-Day, Dean. Thank you, Brianna. Zoe with the $21 saying happy B-Day, Dean. May your day be fabulous. Thank you, Zoe. Amber with the 5, and then Heather with the 21 saying happy birthday. Thank you guys so much. Holy fuck. Then Kai with the 10 saying happy birthday. London with the 20 saying happy birthday. Thank you so much, London. Thank you so much. You guys are being so incredibly kind. Thank you everyone so much for the kind birthday wishes and for the donations. It means so much. It means so much. Seriously, you guys. It means the world. And hey, welcome in, James. Do you support Trump?
Yes, sir.
All right, man. You want to take it away and tell us why?
Yeah, of course, man. But first, I want to say happy birthday, man.
I appreciate that.
Happy birthday. Now, I was going to expect somebody's birthday, even though they have different political views. But yeah, why you on live, man? You're not, outside taking a shot.
Well, I'm going to be doing that later. Point number 1, it's Labor Day. Like every business ever is closed. And point number 2, I genuinely love what I do. You know, like I understand that this is like my job and whatnot. And like a lot of people may want to take their day off of their job to celebrate their birthday, but I genuinely love what I do so much. There is no other way that I'd rather choose to celebrate the day.
All right. Yeah. But I guess we're going to get into political talks. But yeah, I support Trump because
What's that?
I think that I really enjoy the tariffs. I think that they're bringing back manufacturing and trade deals to the United States.
Okay.
I really like his immigration policies.
Yeah.
Getting out the illegal immigrants, non-documented immigrants into this country that are taking up all the resources.
Okay, can I bring up a point real quick? Because your two reasons so far actually contradict one another. So your reason of saying that you support his tariffs because they're bringing manufacturing back to this country contradicts your other statement saying that you support his mass deportation because his mass deportation is sending manufacturing out of this country by firing 8.3 million of their workers. 8.3 million workers in the American labor force are undocumented and removing 11 million of their consumers, okay? Like the total net impact of a mass deportation economically speaking, according to the American Immigration Council, is a reduction in our GDP of nearly 1.1 trillion through 1.7 trillion dollars per year, and is a reduction in the taxable revenue of our government close to around $200 billion per year. And we're spending $2 trillion in the next 10 years to get it done. So in consideration of all these facts and more, this will have incredibly destabilizing effects. Our producers are going to be producing less because they have less, employees to actually make their goods, and they're going to be producing less because they have less individuals to buy their goods, as we're just excommunicating a shit ton of our consumers. So for those reasons and more, it'll send manufacturing out of America. It'll destabilize the manufacturing that remains, which is antithetical to your first reason, saying that you support him because of his tariffs that are apparently supposed to be bringing manufacturing back.
Well, the illegal. Well, one thing with the problem with that, the illegal immigrants, not the undocumented immigrants, they're not in manufacturing. They're doing the jobs that we don't want to do. They're not contributing towards anything with manufacturing. So that's why I'm not understanding.
Yeah, they are. They are contributing towards manufacturing. 1 out of every 7 construction workers is an undocumented immigrant to start.
No, they do jobs like on the farm, housekeeping.
So, okay, point number 1, even if you want to assume that there's like a disproportionate amount of undocumented immigrants that like work on farms, you understand that's in the manufacturing of commodities such as food, right? And then like you're saying that they work in like housekeeping and whatnot. I'm sorry, I just literally know that's because you've been to a hotel before and your house and the housekeeper / room cleaner spoke Spanish. So therefore you're just assuming that therefore housekeepers and room cleaners are undocumented immigrants, which is bigotry. That is not okay.
No, that's not at all, and that's not true at all. Well, because I can rebuttal that point right here because I have heard you and Dean Parker or whatever your other folks, y'all have argued that Trump has actually hired undocumented immigrants for these roles. So what are you talking about?
Trump has hired undocumented immigrants. Okay, so you're saying that even Trump recognizes the value in the labor of undocumented immigrants and what they contribute to America and the American economy?
No, I'm saying that Trump has. You see, y'all made. I know. I don't think it's true, but y'all have made the point that Trump has hired undocumented immigrants for his hotel workers.
Okay, well, then you're just telling me that, yeah, even Trump recognizes the economic value of undocumented immigrants, so why don't you?
Yeah, but you said I was a racist. I
Well,
was racist
I just said bigoted, right?
or
And
bigoted.
yeah, being able to point out maybe like one circumstance of an undocumented immigrant working as like a house cleaner or whatever doesn't mean that, oh, well, they're like, oh, they all work as house cleaners. Like that's a little bit strange. Like I truly do believe like you're arguing that just because like last time you were staying in a hotel or something, the room cleaner spoke Spanish. Right? But like, how about we get back to the argument about how I think that you're kind of hypocritical in this sense by saying that you support him because you think he'll be good for American manufacturing through his tariffs, even though his mass deportation is going to have a significant negative impact on American manufacturing and the American economy as a whole.
Well, I'm sorry. I got a notification. Can you say that one more time? I'm sorry. I apologize.
Yeah, for sure. I just want you to be able to respond to the argument that you're a little bit hypocritical because you think that you support Donald Trump because he'll be good through manufacturing because of his tariffs, even though his policies such as mass deportation will have a huge negative economic impact on this country, reducing our GDP close to $2 trillion per year, and significantly reducing the amount of goods that we manufacture and sell by firing their employees and excommunicating their consumers.
But look, manufacturing's already coming back. We got things like Honda, Hyundai, all these companies just coming back to America. Trump is doing his job.
Actually,
That's what I heard
Actually, no.
Trump
So,
for.
actually, no. So, our GDP went down in the first quarter this year. Second quarter, 52% of S&P 500 companies reported lower profit margins. Real investment in American manufacturing is down for the first time in 3 years, and it has been down for the last 3 quarters. And long-term unemployment is at its highest since 2017, excluding the pandemic. Meanwhile, both core inflation, general inflation, and unemployment generally are on the rise. So no, we do not see any positive relationship between Donald Trump, his policy, and trends in our economy.
But look, what do you get these stats from? You got these stats from MSNBC, CNN.
No. So I got the stat about core inflation from the Federal Reserve. I got the stat about investment in American manufacturing from the U.S. Economic Bureau as purported through the St. Louis Federal Reserve. I got the stats about lower profit margins from S&P 500 companies, once again from the U.S. Economic Bureau. And I got the stats about a reduction in our GDP the first quarter from the Feds. I mean, like these are all like reputable sources. In fact, right now, they're headed by Donald Trump's cronies. So, yeah.
Um, but yeah, all these are controlled by the Biden administration appointees. I don't trust them because we already know the Biden administration appointees
We have a
are.
Trump administration appointee running the Fed right now, Jerome Powell.
They hasn't been confirmed. It hasn't been confirmed. So
No, it has been confirmed. Jerome Powell's been running the Fed since Donald Trump appointed him in Trump's first term.
Jerome Powell,
Yeah.
Trump did. Biden appointed him. That wasn't. That was,
No. Trump did.
but Trump. So you telling me that Trump was on? He was. I seen his conference. He said that he was like surprised that he was appointed. Yeah.
Okay, well then you just saw Dimension Don doing his thing. I don't know. Yeah, Trump appointed Jerome Powell in 2018. Look it up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to do research on this myself later. Um, but Jerome Powell is terrible. Jerome Powell is terrible.
Give me one good reason to believe that Jerome Powell's bad. I actually think that Jerome Powell is pretty damn good. I think he's one of the better chairmen of the Fed that we've had in American history. I
You
actually
only
think he's all right.
you only
Dude,
like him
and
because
remember, Jerome Powell was appointed by Trump, so that's saying a lot, right? I'm really saying something here. I think he's pretty damn good. That is like one of like the only like genuinely good appointments that Trump has ever made in the nearly 5 years he served as our president was Jerome Powell, right? So tell me, why do you think Jerome Powell is bad?
because he's not lowering the interest rates. He's not lowering interest rates. The economy has been great. The economy has been.
Man, just because he's not lowering the interest rates doesn't mean he's bad, because he has good reason not to lower the interest rates because of the inflationary impacts of Donald Trump's tariffs. Right? It's his job to play the big bad guy to do what is better for the future of the country. And that's what he's doing by not caving to the pressure of the Trump administration or caving to the pressure of the public and lowering the interest rates, given that he has good reason not to.
Well, no, the economy hasn't gone good. Trump just created 75,000 jobs. Trump just created 75,000
What?
jobs.
How did Donald Trump create
All
75,000 jobs?
The stock market is going amazing.
Wow, that's not answering my
Stock
question. How
market
did
is
Donald
going
Trump
up.
create 75,000 jobs?
That's what he said.
He said it, therefore
And
it's true.
I'm not saying that, but the new
He said that windmills
stats
cause
person.
cancer. Was that true too?
Wait, see, what did he say? He causes cancer?
Windmills. If he says it, therefore it's true, is it also therefore true that windmills cause cancer?
Well, I mean, I haven't looked into the windmills thing.
Dude,
But
how could a fucking piece of metal spinning in the sky cause cancer? Come on.
I mean, windmills, they have cellular data attached to them.
Cellular data attached to them? Oh, the 5G. Oh, the 5G. Oh, the 5G. Is it gonna get you? Is the 5G gonna get you? Are you gonna have to get your balls removed because of that pesky 5G? Testicular cancer. Oh, the 5G. I lost my balls. The 5G. The 5G made me lose my balls. Is that it?
I didn't say anything about balls and things of that nature.
I'm sorry,
you know?
I'm just listen. Okay, 5G doesn't
Yeah,
cause
yeah,
cancer,
yeah,
and
yeah.
no, windmills are
Yeah,
not.
You're
are
21 years
not
old.
5G
Man.
cancer.
You're talking about balls. All right.
Okay, point number one:
All right.
5G doesn't cause cancer. Point number two: windmills are not cellular data towers.
Got you. But I know they actually are because the windmills have stats and things and things so people can fix them. I'm not saying they have systems basically to report back to companies that fix them.
Yeah,
And
they have
to know
electronic
stats on
recording
speed.
devices and diagnosis tools built into them. Did you know just because something has a computer in it, it doesn't cause cancer? I thought that we left like this line of thought in the 90s.
Well,
Like I do remember when I was like in middle school, like some like third grader making a report that, oh, your phone's gonna give you cancer if you look at it for too long before you go to bed. What is that? Why are you showing me a picture of this man? I don't know what he's doing. We're going to move on to the next guest. Everyone, just give us a minute. Hop in that queue of you Sports Trump. We're going to go to get that next Trump supporter up here right now. We got Millennial86 loading in, as well as, dude, we have so many donations. Holy fuck, you guys are being so kind today. Dude, Kate, thank you so much for the $20 over on Super Chat saying happy day you fell out of your mom, XOXO. Thank you for the love, Kate. You know, my first call this morning was from my mother. Thank you for the love, Kate, as well as WQ. Thank you so much for the $20 on Super Chat. I appreciate you for that love, WQ. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As well as Chris with the $20 saying thank you for giving me hope for the younger generations. Happy birthday. Get yourself something pretty. Thank you, Chris. And then Kristen with the $10. Thank you, Kristen. That is so kind of you. I really appreciate everyone so much for the birthday love. As well as Kristen with the $10 saying here's another dono for your birthday. Thank you, Kristen. T with the $10 saying happy birthday, Mommy Dean, bro. What the hell are we doing, T? I appreciate you nonetheless, but what the hell are we doing? Then Kaylin, thank you so much for the $40 over on Venmo. Kaylin with the $40. Holy shit. Show some love to Kaylin down below in that chat. Says 21 for your birthday and 19 more because you kept me entertained while I made dinner. Thank you for educating people. Thank you for the love, Kaylin. Then Lynn with the $1, Angela with the $5, Wendy with the $5, Allison with the $10, Patricia with the $10.50, and Sydney with the $20, and then Shirley with the $20 as well. Shirley, it's good to see you. Show some love to Shirley down below. Braden with the $10. That's also from Gracie. Thank you, Braden and Gracie. Sarah with a $21 saying happy birthday. You do such a great service to the world. You deserve all the birthday wishes and gifts. That is so kind of you. Thank you, Sierra. And then Kiana with the 15. Thank you. Ashlyn with the 21 saying get yourself a cutesy nice cocktail. Happy birthday. Oh, I'm going to be doing that for dinner. Hell yeah. Heather with the 21. Thank you so much, Heather. Zoe with the 21. Thank you so much. And then Melissa with the $25 over on PayPal saying happy birthday. Thank you so much, Alyssa. Seriously, thank you so much. And then Miranda with the 5. And then Liv with the 2, guys. Thank you all so much for the very kind birthday wishes. Then also that fat chick with the $20 on Super Chat saying just got back from the Labor Day March. Happy birthday, Dean. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Let's get 200 chick W's. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Seriously, thank you all. What's up, Sierra? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
Okay, how do you?
Hi, I just wanted to say happy birthday. I'm 27. I'm a homeschool mom of 3. My husband's in the military. We're originally from Texas, but we moved to Georgia. So
Okay.
When I was 17, I used to be, and I didn't know anything about politics. I used to be a Bernie supporter. And you know why I was a Bernie supporter? Because I wanted to smoke weed, basically.
Sarah, I'm so interested in talking to you. I'm so interested in talking to you. You cannot say that word on TikTok Live. Sarah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. Let me give the stream a second so I could see if I get a flag or not, because you just said WEED, and request back up in 5 minutes, or just request back up after this next guess. I'm just going to give you a quick timeout to see if I get a flag for you saying that, Sierra. But then I want you to come back if I don't. So we're going to go to get our next guest up. But then, Sierra, I swear to God, you will literally be the next guest. So, Sierra, if you just want to hop back in that queue, I will happily have you up next. And keep in mind, the reason why I had to remove you is because you said WEED, and you cannot say that on TikTok, or else it'll get my live restricted. What's up, Henry? Are you MAGA?
No, I'm not.
So base, moving on to Millennial 86. Yo, Emma and Jenny with the $50 each over on Venmo. Let's get 500 Jenny W's and 500 Emma W's. Emma says, hi, Dean. This is my first donation. Me and my boyfriend love that you're using your talents for the good. So consider this our thank you for you flaming those mushy MAGA minds. Get sloshed and cheers to the big 21. Thank you, Emma. And Jenny with the $50 says, happy birthday, Dean. Keep raking it in. You deserve it. Woohoo. Thank you, Jenny. And then Narissa with the $10 saying, hi, Dean. It's my birthday too, Virgo season. Happy birthday, Narissa. And then Bjorn with the 21 pounds on PayPal saying, here's 21 pounds for the 21st birthday. Thank you, Bjorn. And it's super good to see you. Thank you guys so much for the love. Millennial, do you support Trump?
Absolutely.
Okay. And why is it?
Well, number one, mass, deportation is like, I think everyone's number one favorite thing about the new administration.
Oh, yeah. Or do you consider yourself an anti-patriotic American last scoundrel?
No, I'm actually a veteran myself, but I got black fatigue, and it's good to be proud to be white.
Oh, Jesus Christ. How many continents are there?
How many continents? 5.
Yeah, exactly what I would. Dude, if white people are truly if they're truly like the superior race, then why do you have the IQ of a goldfish? Why is it your whiteness doing anything for you there? Most superior person alive says there's 5 continents. Really? Are you sure? Are you sure? Your whiteness isn't helping you out with that 3rd grade education, huh? I don't know, man. Get back to the drawing board. Get back to the drawing board, my friend. I would reconsider the whole premise there. Ooh, my skin color. I'm supposed to be superior. Why do I think there's 5 continents and have the IQ of a goldfish? Come on. I'm white. I should be more intelligent than this. Get fucking pushed. Get the hell out of my life. We're going to move on to the next guest. Everyone just give us a minute. Oh, God. Let's go and get that next guest up in here. Hop in that queue of your MAGA. It honestly doesn't look like we got a queue from Sierra, so I'm going to actually bring her back up in here. Welcome back, Sierra.
Okay, sorry about that.
No worries.
Okay,
It's a really weird rule. It's a very strange rule.
Yeah. Okay. Well, legalize blank. We'll say blank. Okay. And that's all I knew. So anyways, I went to a government website because I didn't know anything about politics. And there's a quiz on the website, and I took the quiz, and then the quiz aligned me with Trump. And that was back in the very beginning when Ted Cruz was still running. Okay. And so,
so BuzzFeed told
and then
you
it
you
aligned
should be
me
a Trump
with
supporter?
Trump and everything that I was agreeing with, and more things like where someone would explain to me what this was about. Like, what does this mean? What, all the different rules. Anyways, and I started learning more things and doing more research. And I just want you to Google for the chat the word Nazi and what that stands for. If you would do that, sorry.
You want me to give you a definition of Nazi?
Yes.
I don't know where we're going with this. So the historical definition of Nazi would be a member of the far-right National Socialist German Workers' Party. I think that
and like where I want you to understand is the National Socialist Party. But the only thing I think, so where I'm going with that is I believe, I know it sounds crazy, but whatever, fluoride's turning the frogs blank. So, anyways, so trying to get my thoughts in order. So like, I believe that it's a big psyop to divide America, because when I was younger, there weren't things being talked about like racism and things like that. Like you would have black friends, you would have Mexican friends, you would have all different types of people that would be your friends, and you wouldn't think, like, you would just think that's Angelica, that's, you know, their first name. And like as I grew older, that's when the things happened with Trayvon Martin originally,
what is going
and it
on?
became this big thing.
Wait,
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
so sorry. So you got me lost. So you had me define like you had me like bring up like the Nazis, the National Socialist Party of Germany. Then you're like,
Yes.
yeah, socialists, and now you're talking about what?
Yeah. So I believe like the Democrats came up with this plan, this whole PSYOP plan, where they were like, the minorities are being affected right now. So this is what's going to
wait. So you think
America.
racism is a psyop?
Yes.
Oh my God! Go tell that to the
Because
last guest. Go tell that.
and
One
I'm a
second.
pat-
Wait. Whoa.
Listen,
Whoa. The last guest came up here and was like,
listen so
"I
can
have black
finish my
fatigue.
thought,
I'm a
and then
white
you
man,
can
and I'm superior."
continue
Was that
with
last
your
guest a
thought.
psyop too?
Well, listen, because my mom is Mexican, okay, and like I'm white passing, and I went to an all Mexican school, and when we were just, it was just normal. There was no like racism really. We didn't really talk about race. We were just friends.
Okay. All right. Well,
You
this
understand?
is going to be a very important point of education.
Okay, so where I'm going with that is I feel like there's this big divide, and the fact that we are letting illegals into this country, it gives the Democrats a key to say, oh, it's racist to not want people here that aren't, you know, came here legally. We do have a housing shortage, as everyone knows.
Okay.
And it is the hard thing. Like, I'm just glad that Trump stood up and said, you know, let's be transparent about these things, even if it seems like it's wrong, even if it seems like it's not politically correct.
Okay. I'm going to break down everything that you just said into two separate
Okay.
arguments. So your first argument, Cheyenne, thank you so much for the penny on Venmo saying testing this account. There's so many pretenders. There's a lot of fake Dean Venmos. So please, if you want to support me, use the links in my bio. So anyways, let's break what you just said down into two main arguments. So your first argument was like having me define like the National Socialist Party of Germany.
One
and then you
second,
said,
sorry. People in the chat are saying I'm privileged and I grew up in the ghetto. Okay.
What the dude?
Go ahead, sorry.
Chat, just chill out. Ignore them. Talk to me. So with your first like statement there, how you wanted me to define the National Socialist Party of Germany, and then you were like, it says socialist. So do you think that the Nazis were actually socialists?
Yes.
Okay, so that's not true. That's a confusion. Okay, so like socialism has to do with a handful of things. For the most part, it's just like the public or collective ownership of the means of production, right? Saying like you can't privately own the means of production. Like reduced class inequality and policies focused on like the rights of the workers and class struggle, etc. However, when we look at the National Socialist Party of Germany at the time, okay, well, they were actually anti-socialist as they weren't worker-focused and they protected private property and the industrial elites. And then also like the Nationalist Socialist Party was like very pro-elitist as they like collaborated with major corporations in Germany at the time, like IG Farben, Volkswagen, Krupp, etc. And they were like terrible for workers' rights. Like the Nazis crushed trade unions and they banned strikes. Not to mention, I kind of feel like racial supremacy is antithetical to that of class equality, right? So they were definitely not socialists, even though they had socialists in the name. They weren't actually socialists. Right? It was just kind of like political branding, if that makes any sense. They called themselves socialists to attract the working class Germans, even though they weren't actually for the working class Germans.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I see.
And I'll also like I also just want to let you know that like Hitler also explicitly rejected Marxism. He explicitly rejected class struggle, and he explicitly rejected internationalism, which in some sense, according to who you ask, could be like core tenets of socialism, right? Like I could even like give you like some specific quotes here. This is a quote from Hitler. He said, and I quote, "Socialism is a science of dealing with a common weal. Communism is not socialism. Marx was a Jew and put the stamp of Jewry on his doctrine." So he called like Marx and Marxism, communism Jewish, and you know we know what he thought about Jewish individuals. So like the bottom line is that's completely false.
Okay, yeah. So that brings me to another point because you were talking about how he rejects socialist ideals. That is another point I wanted to bring up where I feel that smaller government is better because I don't think we should raise the minimum wage. That's another point. I think that just raises the price of goods
Okay.
because when you charge more, you have to pay the people. I'm getting all mixed up. Sorry, my child is in here. But that's just another point I wanted to bring up.
Well, I'll respond to that because the equilibrium price of a good isn't just determined, by supply, right? Like if you were to increase your wages, then sure, you'd have an increase of the price of a good on the supply side, since you have to pay more for the supply. But when you pay people more wages, this means that people have more money to spend, and then they do spend it, which means there's also an increase of demand. So it's not just as simple as saying that, well, they're going to have to charge more for their goods, given that they'll have more demand, given that there's more money circulated in the economy because people are getting paid better. When there's more people spending more money on more goods, you have more innovation because there's more competition. When you have more competition, more innovation, more technological advances, prices go down. And I mean, there's like a bunch of different factors here. It's just not as simple as you described it to be. But I mean, I'll definitely tell you that, I think that, we need to raise the minimum wage to actually keep up with the cost of goods, right? There's so many low-income Americans that are being paid federal minimum wages in states like Georgia, $7.25 an hour, that just simply can't cover their bills, right? So if those prices are already unattainable to low-income Americans, like the only option we have left is to raise that minimum wage, and this should be obvious. The last time we raised it was in 2008.
Yeah, and taxes. Like, what do you believe in lowering taxes?
Yeah, I believe in lowering taxes for the average American. I believe in lowering taxes for low-income Americans, and I think even maybe some shift of the taxable burden from like high middle-class Americans to billionaires would be in order.
Okay, yeah. All right. Last thing, which is about Trump. I am like impressed with the way he stand up and he wanted to be more transparent with the people about the taxes because I don't think it's right that if a man has a good job or a woman has a good job and she makes $3,000 a week, say, and if she's in that higher tax bracket, they would take $1,000 of that money.
So you're saying that you agree, like you disagree with progressive systems of taxation?
Yes, and I believe in a strong military.
Dude, wait,
but
no. Let's not move on from that point yet. 1 second. So you understand that there's like only two realistic options here, okay?
yes.
Either the best among us get taxed the most, or the worst among us get taxed the most. When we have a progressive tax system, okay, you're taxed more the more you make, so you're hurt more the better off you are. When we have a flat tax, which taxes everybody either the same amount nominally or the same amount percentage-wise, the worse off among us are harmed the most due to the law of the diminishing returns of the dollar. Okay?
Yes. But I believe that if there is more money in the richer people's pocket, that they spend more money. And when they spend more money, there's more jobs created.
Okay, so you're saying that we should fuck over the poor to make the rich richer to make the economy better?
Yes, because the more spending, the better the economy is.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what Reagan thought. Didn't work. So after the introduction of trickle-down economics, after the introduction of trickle-down economics, you know that we just simply saw a stagnation in worker wages with an increase in worker productivity. So the rich just took that money, hoarded it to themselves, and now we have similar levels of income inequity, equivalent to that of France before the French Revolution. And when Donald Trump signed his Tax Cuts and Jobs Act in the first time around, which disproportionately centered rich people, we actually saw that there was no new jobs created on the macro scale because of that, per an economic study done by Brookings.
Okay.
Right.
All right. And that's all I wanted to say.
Well, are you sure that's all you wanted to go over?
I believe so. Yeah, that's pretty much all the points I wanted to go over.
I'm going to be honest, Sierra. I'm going to be honest, Sierra. I think that you're very misled. Sierra. And I really hope that you start trying to get it right, okay? Let's go to move on to the next Trump supporter. Hop in that queue of your MAGA. We'll happily get you pulled up here. Let's have a conversation. Let's get that next guest connected right now. We are going to get Tom loaded in. Hey, Kate, thank you for the $10 on Super Chat, as well as Rin with the $10 on Super Chat saying just because you don't experience or are a person of color doesn't mean that racism doesn't exist. You're small-minded if that's what you think. Absolutely. As well as Emily with the $10 saying I don't feel racism for minorities, therefore minorities don't experience bigotry. What? Yeah, that's a good point. Like she went over how she went to a school that was essentially like all minorities, you know, and then she was like, well, I didn't experience racism from these other individuals that are also in minority groups, so therefore racism doesn't exist from the majority group. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Let's go to get that next guest Cameron up in here. Yeah, what the hell was she saying? That's a good point. That is a good point. As well, Cheyenne with Sammy, thank you for the $5 on Venmo saying happy birthday. Thank you so much for the love. As well as Lisa with the $30 on Venmo saying happy 21st birthday, Dean. This Gen X mama is unbelievably proud of you and your wisdom. Please don't ever stop spreading the truth. Thank you, Lisa. Kayla with the $21 saying happy birthday. I remember the first political debate in the pup. I'm going to stop reading that right there. Thank you for the love, Kayla. Oh, wow. You're giving me a good reason to have a nice drink tonight. Kelly with a $21 says, happy birthday, Dean. Thank you so much, Kelly. Show some love to Kelly down below. Then Emily, 11 minutes ago with the $21. Thank you so much. Emily says, keep it up. Happy birthday. You deserve a drink. I cannot wait for my first legal drink tonight. Oh, wait. I'm in my first drink forever. I've never drinking alcohol ever before. Chat. I've never drinking alcohol ever before. What is it going to taste like? What the fuck is a beer, dude? What is it, chat? What is it? I've heard about it. I've read about it. I remember my dad drinking them when I read up. What the fuck is a beer, guys? What the hell is a beer, chat? We're going to go get that next guest connected in the live right now. So this next guest is funny because their name is I Hate Liberals, and then their username is Jesus for Life. Hey, my friend, doesn't Jesus talk in the gospel about how you shouldn't hate anybody and you should love thy neighbor?
Yeah, OD.
Oh, that's a good one. Good one, Evil Dean. Good one. You got me there. Good name. I gotta say, that's probably one of your best name yet. I think that you finally refined it down and you know exactly how to get up on the stream. We're gonna move on to the next guest, guys. Hop in at Q. If you support Trump, we'll happily load you up here. Just keep in mind that we're only looking to debate with American adults that support Trump. As well as Jan, thank you for the $10 on PayPal saying, hey, Dean, happy birthday. Thank you, Jan. Penny with the $12 saying, happy birthday, Dean. Thank you, Penny. Show some love to Penny down below. Timothy with the $26. Timothy says, have a couple drinks on me. Happy birthday. Thank you so much, Timothy. Show some love to Timothy down below. Rowdy with the $25 on Venmo saying, happy birthday. And Bjorn with another $11 on PayPal saying, happy birthday as well. Thank you, everyone, so much for all the love on Venmo and PayPal today. You guys have been so kind, literally, like, so fucking kind. Like, you guys don't even know it. Please show some love to all of our donors down below in that chat. I really do truly appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. Thank you so much. Let's go and get that next guest connected to the live right now, though. So hop in that queue of your MAGA. We'll get you connected and we'll have a debate. We're going to move on to the next guest, Mikey, ASAP. He's just a child spamming the N-word. Banned. Let's go to get that next guest connected right now. Hop in that queue of you support Trump. We got that next guest, Creed, joining us right now. Molly, thank you so much for the $21 over on Venmo. I appreciate you for the love. Molly says, happy 20 fun. Thank you, Molly. As well as Tyler with the $10 saying, happy birthday. My birthday was yesterday. Well, happy late birthday, Tyler. Welcome in. Do you support Trump, Creed?
Yes, I do.
And how old are you?
19.
Why the fuck do you support the worst president of your 19 years of life?
He's the best president of my life and of all time.
He's the best president of all time? So why is the guy who tried to rig the 2020 election that was also adjudicated to have raped a woman better than the guy that freed the slaves?
He didn't rig nothing.
He admitted to it. He tried to rig the 2020 election.
But, you know, Camilla tried to rig the election also.
So her name is pronounced Kamala?
However you say her name.
I mean, say it right real quick. Just say Kamala.
Harris.
That works too. Kamala Harris lost the election.
No, but she tried to rig it. She was bringing people in to vote for her.
Okay, how?
I don't know. Ask her. Why are you asking me how?
I mean, did you ask her? Did she tell you that she tried to rig the election?
Nope.
So then how do you know that she tried to rig the election?
Because she was paying people to come in on a bus or whatever and vote for her.
And how do you know this?
Because I seen it on the news.
What news channel was running a story saying that Kamala Harris was paying people to vote for her? I don't believe you.
I don't know. Look it up.
Well, dude, I'm not gonna look it up. You're gonna look it up. I don't do your homework for you, Mr. Beta.
I don't have a computer in front of me like you do.
Actually, unironically, you do have a computer in front of you in your hands right now. It's called your phone. You could go to pause, go to Google, and find the evidence.
Nah, I don't need to right now.
Okay, so someone's feeling real lazy. So that's not how we debate. We don't just say things and then say they're true.
Okay,
and then when
whatever.
somebody asks for evidence, say you're lazy and you gotta go find it, but I can't find it myself. You can't just do that. I seen it on the news. I saw it on the news. I seen it on the news, Chad. I saw it on the news. You know what I saw on the news?
What?
You know what I saw on the news?
What'd you see on the news?
You getting pushed in a debate by me. That's right.
Nah, that doesn't happen. I'm
Right.
better than you. Smarter than you. I have a better IQ than you, Dean.
It would be a higher IQ, not a better
Higher
IQ.
IQ.
Grammatically
Yeah.
speaking, that's a more correct sentence.
What does grammatically mean?
Disconnect. Moving on to the next guest. Let's go and get that next guest up in here. What the hell's going on, bro? I'm not even gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that to myself. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Okay, I love you too much to do that to you. Let's see here. Erica, thank you for the $21 over on Venmo. Erica with the $21 says happy birthday from an Emmy-winning creative director who's now working for the Dims. Great job. Dude, shit, great job for you as well, Erica. Got an Emmy under your belt? God damn. As well as Anthony, thank you for the $4.20. And Adriana with the $21 over on PayPal. Thank you so much for the love. Saying happy birthday. Thank you so much for the love. As well as Rihanna with the $25 on Venmo saying happy birthday. Dean, your lives are something I look forward to every day. Thank you for being here, Rihanna. Show some love to Erica, Rihanna, and Adriana down below in that chat. And howdy, howdy, use board Trump.
Hi.
Hi, are you MAGA?
Yeah, I support Trump.
Ooh, why?
Oh gosh, a lot of reasons. But let's go with the energy. We're gonna do energy. But prior to that, I would like to just kind of make a note about the tariffs that Biden kept when Trump left from his first term, and that he upped on China. So I mean, we could.
Oh, that was good, because Biden did it.
No, he.
Biden did it, therefore it was good.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought. Okay,
Right, no, see, that's what you guys say. If you want my
when
legitimate
Trump does
opinion,
it, it's not good.
exactly.
Okay, and why is that?
I'm strolling. So in all reality, I actually disagree with the tariffs that Biden had kept on China. However, I think that some low levels of tariffs on China on isolated specific goods / commodities is significantly less harmful than blanket tariffs on every other country in the world.
Okay, now why do you think he did the blanket tariffs? What's your opinion on that?
Sometimes it is difficult for me to place myself in the shoe of a mentally deranged lunatic and ask them why they do the things they do. I don't know.
Okay, does China try to bypass tariffs by importing in little penguin countries?
So you're asking if companies in China will attempt to bypass the tariffs by sending them to other countries and then sending them into America? Yeah.
100%.
Yeah, that's what they do.
And you think that's why maybe he threw that blanket tariff in there to get started?
No, because he's already repealed the blanket tariff. And now companies are still passing products through that tariff by just sending them to other countries and then sending them into America. In fact,
we were talking about Biden, and then I brought up what Donald Trump did at the beginning. So
I don't know, man. I'm just kind of going with whatever the hell you're saying. Do you want to give an argument?
Yeah, I'd like to know why you believe his energy agenda is bad.
Yeah, for sure, because under the big, beautiful bill, he cut clean energy credits offered under the IRA by 72%, and that is expected to have a terrible impact on the price of energy for the average American. The CRBF tells us that this will increase the costs of energy for the average American household by around $500 per year.
Okay. Now, thanks to President Trump, he actually is going to fully be unleashing American energy dominance.
Yeah, that's what his website says, my friend, huh?
The gas prices this summer are at a 5-year low. Oh. And families are saving significant money at the pump right now. Oh. Me for one.
So what did he do to reduce the price of gas?
What did he do? He did cuts in other areas.
Cuts in other. Okay, what cuts in what areas reduce the price of gas?
Okay, are you going to bring up?
Listen, if we stop offering free school student lunches to little kids in elementary school, if we make them starve, then the gas will cost less, right?
Okay, so you want to talk about the cuts there? Well, you know, I raise a grandchild. Okay, I mean, food's been free since COVID for all the kids at schools. Their lunches have been free.
Good.
Okay?
Now tell me what he cut to make the price of gas go down.
He cut a lot of things, not
like
just. Oh gosh. If you're going to say the Department of Education.
Okay. How does Donald Trump cutting the DOE make oil less expensive for private energy companies?
Okay, well, you're seeing the cuts. So why don't you tell me which ones concern you, and then we can talk about it.
No, I won't talk to you about which cuts concern me, because the context of me asking you this question is in response to me originally asking you, how did Donald Trump reduce the price of gas? Then you were like, the cuts. So which one of Donald Trump's big, beautiful cuts reduced the price of gasoline?
Oh, I mean, the way he was is tackling inflation by slashing energy costs by 50%.
Bro,
okay?
listen to what you just said. I just asked you how he cut the price of gas, and now you're telling me that he cut the price of gas by slashing energy costs. So in other words, you're telling me the argument for the conclusion that he cut the price of gas is that he cut the price of gas.
Okay. There's a lot of things that he did, and I was just kind of reading to you some of them, and then you, yeah.
I just want to know what he did to reduce the price of gas, my friend.
He's done a lot of things. I mean, what is OPEC doing right now?
Now you're telling me that he's done a lot of things to reduce the price of gas. Well, you're kind of fucking yourself over now, because if it is true that he's done a lot of things to reduce the price of gas, it should be really easy to name one. Think about it this way.
Well,
there is a lot of colors. Whoa, one moment. Well, think about it this way. There's a lot of colors on the visible light spectrum. And because there is so many colors on the visible light spectrum, I could very easily rattle off so many. Purple, pink, blue, green, yellow, orange, etc. Right? So if there's a lot of things he's done to reduce the price of gasoline, it should be so easy for you to at least name one, but it's not.
I'm getting to that. I was explaining to you, just allowing oil companies to potentially drill more at an easier pace. That right there. Okay.
So drill more. So you're approving more permits?
Drilling, that will reduce it. That's not cutting anything.
Okay, so now you're saying that he's increasing the overall supply of oil and reducing the price of gas by increasing drilling, by allowing them to drill more, by approving more drilling permits. False! Actually, the Biden-Harris administration has approved...
Well, President Biden is the one that eliminated leases in some areas on federal land,
Actually,
right?
So he approved 50% more of those drilling
really?
leases
No,
than
President
the Trump administration, according to Politico Pro.
Eliminated.
No, he moved.
Leases in some areas on federal land. Yes, he did.
Right.
You need to look that up, my friend.
He eliminated the leases on federal land that was a nature reserve in Alaska, but then he turned around and approved about a bajillion more on federal land that wasn't in nature reserves. Like I said, he literally
that
approved...
would not have had a big impact. But ultimately...
Can you stop interrupting me?
There are some things that the... Oh, go ahead.
This is the worst kind of Trump supporter. The kind of Trump supporter that just doesn't listen to anything that I say. Turn your listening ears on. Let me know when I have your full and undivided attention.
Well, you got my full attention. I respect the host.
Okay. All right. So I understand that he cut some leases in some places, like the nature reserve in Alaska. Great. But
that's a very small. Okay. Sorry. I thought you were done.
But not only did he approve more leases than he cut, he actually approved more leases than the Trump administration did. Right? And the material consequence of this was the highest level of oil production in American history under the Biden-Harris administration. The most that Trump ever produced under his first term was in December of 2019 at 12.9 million barrels of oil per day. The Biden-Harris administration produced more than 13 million barrels of oil per day from July of 2023 until they left office. W. Biden.
What did he do when he left office, though? What did Biden do?
Went and ate ice cream?
Why is the Gulf of Mexico now called the Gulf of America? Can you answer that?
Can you respond
That's
to
part
any of
of
the
it.
things that I just said in relation to the original
well,
point where you said that Biden had cut these leases? You are going to kill me.
you were reading.
I wasn't reading.
Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, like OPEC countries. Okay.
OPEC.
Yeah. What are their countries? What are the countries OPEC is in?
This isn't relevant for you to respond to my points.
It is. Okay.
No, it's not.
is
Because I was
Russia
talking about
Saudi
domestic
Arabia-
drilling, not international drilling. My point was specifically about domestic drilling, which has nothing to do with
Okay.
OPEC.
Okay. Trump went and met up with Saudi Arabia.
Trump also has nothing to do with the point that I made, because my point was
That would most
specifically
likely
about how you were
offset
wrong when
any
you said that Biden
increase
had
in
hurt
US
domestic production
by
of
cutting
oil.
their own.
Oh
Why
my
did
God.
Saudi Arabia? Okay, it all comes together, my friend. It all comes together. He wouldn't visit Saudi Arabia because we all know they are the oil makers of the world, right? Okay, but the reason he visited them is because they would likely offset any increase in U.S. production by cutting their own. Is that correct?
You are reading off anti-Trump talking points.
No,
on the
I
computer.
mean, these are things I know.
Oh my God. Oh my God. What the fuck are you doing? Why
Okay,
are
do you know who
what?
do you know who Rasco and D Hahn is?
You are stressing me out.
No, I'm not. I'm trying to.
Can I tell you why you're stressing me
Really?
out?
Okay.
Oh my,
Because that's what I. Okay. Tell me why I'm stressing you out.
Now, if I start talking, I have a feeling that any point now you're going to jump in here and interrupt me, right?
I'm not going to interrupt you. Just stay on. I mean, let's stay on the energy, OPEC, the oil. I want to stay right there at what's going on, and I'll explain to you because Trump plays chess. I know you.
Okay. No, we're going to clear a couple things up. So I'm still stuck on a point that you made earlier. You told us that the Biden-Harris administration had revoked permits for drilling and they reduced how much we drill. Okay. Now, I would like to clarify here that that point was false, and I already gave you the reasons why, and I'd like you to respond to it. Point number one, that point is false, as he actually approved more drilling permits on federal land than the Trump administration did, 50% more. And point number two, it is not true that the Biden-Harris administration reduced the domestic drilling of oil. However, they actually ushered in the most domestic drilling of American oil in this country's history. That is what I want you to respond to. Stop playing your 64D chess and just respond to the 2 points that I made, please.
I'm sorry. I got a call. What was that? Could you repeat it real quick? I got a call.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Did you make a bet with Parker?
Parker owes me $5K, and he knows it.
Oh, wait, apparently you owe him $5K.
No, that's what all his cronies are going to say, but a lot of people
So
know.
what was the bet over?
He said that, oh gosh, what was that one? Okay. He said that Trump, what made the felony for Trump was because of the abuse of federal funding, basically, okay? But that's not what created, that's a misdemeanor. What created it, a felony, was tax fraud and campaign financing, turned it into a Class E felony. I even got the video on that. I can send it to you, where he's saying, yeah, that the federal, oh God, I don't even remember what he said it was. It was what he was.
So what made it a felony was a second step intent to so what made his 34 counts felonies was doing the business fraud, was falsifying the business documents.
Yeah, that's what he. Yeah, but
with the intent of concealing a second crime.
That was the charge, but that's not what made it a felony.
So what made it a felony was that he did this with an intent to conceal a second crime.
A second crime, 100%, and that is called basically tax fraud on his attorney
okay.
and campaign financing.
Okay. Well, if you agree with everything that I just said, you definitely owe Parker 5K because I just said exactly what Parker would say.
No. I asked him, and I got the video.
Am I crazy for just not caring? Sometimes I'll like leave guests up here that I don't give a fuck about just because like of the viewing experience at home. But see, from my perspective, like I just honestly, I just kicked her because I don't give a fuck about her or what she has to say. She's annoying. And we're gonna move on to the next guest. Is it okay if I start doing that more? You know what I mean? Like, oh, like blah, just like I'm just kind of like working through the motion with them. Like, there's gonna be no progress. They're gonna annoy the shit out of me.
I'll be up here.
But
happy birthday.
Hey man, I appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just kind of wanted to kick her. We're gonna move on to the next guest. Hey, Romy with the $10 on Super Chat saying BS Parker had to play the conversation over and over again. She owes Parker $5,000. She will never pay. Hey, Rylan, thank you for the $21 on Super Chat. Rylan with the 21 bucks says, have a very happy birthday, Dean. I love what you do, and because of it, I'm now educating myself on politics and some other things I'm getting into now. Thank you, Rylan. Let's get 200 Rylan W's. Welcome in. Do you support Trump? No? Guess what? Now you're banned! Moving on to the next guest. Let's go and get that next guest, Gabe Shreve, up in here. While Gabe is loading in, A, thank you so much for the $21 over on Venmo. A with the $21 says happy.
I love you, brother.
Hey, man, I appreciate that. Have a good rest of your day. A with the $21 says, happy birthday, Dean. Keep dunking on MAGA. Thank you so much for the love, A. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much. As well as Darian with the $2. Thank you so much. Curtis with the $10 saying, happy birthday, bro. Thank you, Curtis. Jessica with the $20 saying, my dad died on Labor Day 13 years ago, and it's always been a bad day for me. But it being your birthday has brightened my day. I hope you have the best day ever. Happy birthday. First and foremost, I'm really sorry to hear that, Jessica. And thank you for the $20. And I just appreciate you for being here, and I'm happy that this live can make your day a little better. As well as Kimberly, thank you for the $42 donation over on Venmo. Kimberly says, you're amazing at this, 62, civilly competent, and learn something new with every live. Your patience is astounding. Have a birthday that is twice as awesome. Thank you, Kimberly. That is so incredibly kind of you. Show some love to Kimberly down below for the $42 donation. I would also like to thank Elaine for the $20 on PayPal as a DNC payment saying happy birthday, and Brandy with the $20 saying keep up the good work, and Lisa with the $50. Let's get 500 Lisa W's. Thank you so much, Lisa. That is insane. Lisa says, happy birthday, Dean. I'm so grateful for the work that you're doing to teach people to think critically. Keep winning. Thank you, you guys. Show some love to Kimberly, Lisa, Brandy, and Elaine down below, and I really do truly appreciate you guys so much for your patience. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Do you support Trump?
I do not. I just wanted to say you're the best at putting these Trump supporters in their place. And that's all I want to get on here to say. So you have a great rest of your night, okay?
Hey, I really appreciate that. That's very kind of you. That's very kind of you. Let's go and get that next Trump supporter loaded in right now. We got Jess connecting into the live. Oh my God, Romy, thank you for the $100 on Venmo. Romy, that is ROMI. Thank you so much, Romy. Oh my God. Romy says, by the way, happy birthday. Buy yourself a decent meal. No more snacks. I need to get better at what I feed myself. Thank you, Romy. That is so very kind of you. That is so generous. That is so much money.
Happy birthday, Dean.
And I appreciate you for the love. W fetus. And Romy, seriously, thank you for the $100. Holy fuck, you've been so kind to me recently. Just know that I really appreciate it. That is so kind. You guys have been so generous today. Thank you for the $100, Rami. As well as if you're watching and you'd like to support me, you can find my Venmo, my PayPal linked in the link tree in my bio, guys. I'd recommend going through the link tree so you don't get scammed by one of the fake accounts. What's up? Are you MAGA?
I was just asking, out of like all the propaganda there is, like what's like the most trusted source you can use for like actual insight?
Well, I mean, I think it depends on what you're looking for insight on. Economic insight, the Federal Reserve, and I find like Reuters and AP to be pretty reliable reporters for, everything else. Let's go and get that next guest, Brittany, up here. Everyone, just do be patient. What's up, Brittany? You support Trump? Brittany, are you here? No, Brittany's not here. Also, don't forget Trump's Word of Mouth and Fox News. They're very reliable, super duper reliable. Guys, we're just looking for more American adults that support Trump to come up here and have a conversation with us. We got Aiden loading up next. Here we go. Yippee! What's up, Aiden? You support Trump?
Yes, sir.
Age, please?
I'm 19.
19? What year were you born with?
2004.
What year were you born in? So you actually can't be 19, born in 04. Why are you lying about your age?
Because I need followers.
Well, thanks for being honest. Moving on to John. All right, we're gonna get that next guest up here. Fantastic. We got dysfunctional. Oh, diary loaded in. Her bio says pro-choice goddess. Okay, come on. Jesus is the Lord. 1718. Okay. Yo, Melissa, thank you for the $21 on Venmo. Melissa says 21 more for just not giving a fuck enough to talk to people who are a waste of your time going in circles. Hell yeah. Thank you, Melissa. What's up? Do you support Trump?
I do.
Okay. Can you disconnect any Bluetooth devices you have connected to your phone? Which is a ripped ass. Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I could hear you so much. I could hear you so much better.
Yeah, my hearing aids are the ones that are connected to my phone.
Oh, no worries, bro. No worries, bro. So why do you... Oh, wait. How old are you?
30.
You're 30?
I'm 36. Well, 36. Born in 89, October.
Okay, I'll just let you have it. No questions from me there. None at all. I swear, I have no questions for you whatsoever. Why do you support Trump?
Well, I think he's doing a good service to America by, getting rid of the illegal, getting rid of, the crisis that Biden had put us in.
Okay, so you think that he's doing good at doing what related to Biden?
No, I'm just saying, just all the horrible things that Biden kind of put us in. That
Whoa, Biden didn't put us in a lot of horrible things. He was a great man and a great president. So what did he do that was bad for America?
Well, can you help me understand what good Biden did, and maybe sway me the other way then if that's the case?
Oh, man, I can't tell you anything good that Biden did. Just kidding. He passed a PACT Act that was an $800 million investment into the expansion of VA healthcare resources. Because Biden's PACT Act, over 1 million veterans that were not covered 5 years ago are now covered today. That is a service of true patriotism and respect to our veterans. You should thank Biden for that. He also passed the Chips and Science Bill, which was a $50 billion investment into American chip producers, which is helping renew American industries, making our goods more competitive and innovative on the global scale, and really putting us first in the global economy, which is great. He passed the infrastructure bill, which just incentivized people to go back to work because now they're getting paid more to build more public infrastructure, which was good to pull us out of COVID. More money was getting paid, more money was getting spent. It was an economic stimulus.
Son, he could hear you. He could hear you. Get away. Go over there. Go play the game. I apologize. That was my son. I apologize for that.
Oh, no.
Go sit down, son.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No.
I apologize. Go ahead, sir.
So he passed the infrastructure bill. He did a whole lot of good, man. There's a handful of good things that the Biden-Harris administration did for our country, sir.
Okay. What about the open borders and the policies that he has with that?
Yeah, he didn't open the borders. Point me towards what Biden-Harris policy opened the borders. You will not be able to do it, my friend.
Okay then. Well, I get that. I'm just, I'm not, I guess it's just from what I'm seeing on the media, and so I'm trying to pick the lesser of both evils, I guess, if you would say.
Yeah, but why do you think that Trump is the lesser of two evils? Please tell me.
Just from what I'm seeing so far about so for instance, I do feel that the illegals do have a problem here. I feel like having illegal migrants from Venezuela, the stuff that's happened with some of the murders and the rapes. I do feel like that. I would like to see that end, and I've been seeing that.
So point number one: undocumented immigrants commit 1% of violent crimes in this country. Did you know that American men commit 92? Did you also know that undocumented immigrants are 2.5 times less likely to commit violent crimes compared to American citizens, as reported via PNAS statistics? You and every other Trump supporter and Trump himself do one thing that I genuinely loathe, and that is the stigmatization and the demonization of entrepreneurs, hardworking mothers and fathers, and business owners just so you could attempt to get your way and destroy our country via this American last policy of mass deportation. You'll say they're murdering, they're raping. Trump will say they've escaped prison, they've escaped mental asylums, when in all reality, they are better than the average American citizen. And if you're curious about grape specifically, you don't care. You put Donald Trump in the Oval Office, who is an adjudicated rapist, that has boasted about perving on kids, sexually exploiting them too, that was best buddies with Epstein and was sending them pictures of naked women with a statement, may every new day be another wonderful secret. You don't care about that, right?
Well, wasn't it true that he didn't, what was it? They didn't find him guilty for that?
No, they did. They found him guilty for raping Agent Carroll, yep.
Guess I didn't know that one.
Right.
I appreciate you going through that one with me. Okay, what about the homelessness that he's cleaning up the streets? That's something good that I see.
Black bagging homeless people, putting them in the backs of vans and taking them to Lord knows where is not something I necessarily refer to as good. Not to mention that his policy is making more people homeless. His policy is making more people impoverished. He's taking their health care away. He's taking their food stamps away. He's regressively taxing them through his tariffs. The big beautiful bill hurts you more the less you make. He's created a system that's going to generate more income inequity. He's created a system that will generate more homeless people, more low-income Americans, and more people in poverty, right? And then the outcome of this system, once they're on the streets and at the lowest point of their lives, is to then black bag them, put them in cars, and take them to Lord knows where. That's dystopian as hell.
Okay. I get those points, and I appreciate you going through that with me, brother.
Yeah.
You know, I got to get back to my kid before he gets back on here and tries. So he needs a little bit of attention. I appreciate you talking with me. Thank you for being fairly and being very, what's the word I'm looking, being very respectful. So I appreciate that, brother.
You have a good rest of your day. We're going to move on to the next guest. Here we go, guys. Real quick. Hey, thank you so much, Error, for the $10 on Super Chat saying, hey, Dean, turning 22 in October and decided to get a hotel for myself for a week in Houston and partying. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Error. Hell yeah. Sounds like fun, man. Siri, thank you so much for the $21 over on Venmo. Says, happy 21st. We just found out that we're pregnant today, so it's a great day all around. Be safe and have a great day if you go out celebrating. That is awesome. Congratulations on the pregnancy. Congratulations. That is so cool, Siri. Thank you for the $21 as well. As well as Jennifer with the $12 saying I don't drink anymore, so I have a couple
Brand new,
of highlights for me. Happy birthday. I can't wait to watch you again in the future. Thank you. Hey, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born in?
2007, July 15th.
Okay. And do you support Trump?
Well, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Maybe I kicked you a little bit too preemptively there. I would recommend if you don't know if you support him or not, that the best place to be is watching the live. And nothing is wrong with that. And I appreciate you for being here. Maybe I'll be able to teach you something that you didn't know to help you be more informed. So, well, Sam with a $5 saying happy birthday. Melissa with a $21 saying $21. Thank you so much for the love, Melissa. I really appreciate everyone so much for all their kindness today, as well as Joanne with a $21 over on PayPal saying happy birthday, Dean. Thank you, Joanne. And Aline with the $21 as well. Yo, we got Parker in the queue. Aline with the $21 says thank you so much for being an amazing voice of our future as a fellow Virgo. Happy birthday and stay brilliant. Thank you, Aline. What's going on, P-Dog?
Happy birthday to 21.
Let's go! Woo!
What are you doing tonight, bro? You celebrating tonight?
Dude, I'll tell you real quick. It's Labor Day, and I live in a conservative town. Nowhere is open. Nowhere is open. Every business in town is closed down.
Say where the road goes.
Precisely.
Wait, you can't even go out and get yourself some. That's brutal.
Well, there is one restaurant. So there's a restaurant that's ran by the university, and I'm going to be going there tonight. But the only thing I'm concerned about with that is people at the local university, CMU, they don't like me. They don't like me because I ripped in on their president a couple months back, Mr.
Oh, you got to record
John
some
Marshall.
debates, bro.
Yeah, I'm worried that because it's ran by the university and their culinary students, they're gonna fucking spit in my food because they seriously don't like me. They hate me. They hate me. They hate me so much at CMU. It is terrible.
Dude, that is brutal. I remember you didn't even post the video because they hate you so much.
I know.
Bro.
I literally didn't even post the video of me going to listen to this white supremacist speak, get super pissed and enraged, and then take it all out on their president. And because it just made everyone hate me. I haven't even been back on campus since then. Right? Because dude, the pitchforks are out, man. The pitchforks are out against me from all the CMU students. It's pretty rough.
Yeah, it's so brutal. How's your birthday been though, bro?
Man, it's been good. We've just been chilling. I honestly haven't done too much today. I've just been hanging out. You know, it is a big birthday though. You know, I can't wait to try alcohol for my first time ever.
Yeah, for the first time. Oh my God,
I
dude, that's
know.
gonna be crazy, right?
I know it's gonna be so crazy. Tonight's gonna be a movie. Holy shit. Holy shit, dude. Beer and oh, dude.
You don't have any clue what that tastes like.
No clue, no clue. And like whiskey and whatnot. Oh, dude, I'm gonna take my first shot ever, right? And then
Yes.
and I'm gonna like spit it everywhere because I won't be able to handle it because it's gonna taste so crazy because I've never had it before.
I know, right? Like, well, I hope that's great for you, man. I hope that's fantastic. I hope you get blasted out of your mind. You know, I will be. Well, in celebration.
Hell yes, hell yes. Do you want to co-host for a second?
Yeah, I got some time to coast.
Cool, because I could actually really use you. I could actually kind of need to use a bathroom, so. Appreciate you for being here. Appreciate
This
you for
guy,
being
bro.
here. Let's go and get that next Trump supporter loaded up in here. We're gonna have a good co-host with Mr. Parker. I feel like it's been a while. Since we've hit up a low co-host.
It's the mix amp.
Yeah.
I literally just need to go and get a new one. That's it. I've just been so lazy.
I don't know, man. I get it. What's up, Lucas? You support Trump? Lucas is not here, so we're gonna go to move on to the next guest. Somebody in the YouTube chat says no beer, Dean. It's not worth it. Well, I guess I'll have to figure it out for myself. I'll be back tomorrow with an in-depth evaluation of every liquor ever. Every dollar donated to me so far today is going to clear out my local alcohol store. I'm just kidding. That's a joke. I just want to clarify. That is a joke, okay? That is a joke. I shouldn't be making that joke. We're going to move on to the next guest, John. Here we go. Okay, what's up? Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
Okay, how old are you?
I am 18.
Okay, and what time is it?
Right now, it's 11:58. I'm living in Lebanon.
Banned. We're just looking to talk to people that are from America. Have a good rest of your day. Moving on to the next guest. Guys, hop in that queue of your MAGA. Me and Parker down here, P-Dog, are just looking for some American adults that support Trump to come up here and have a conversation with us. And hey, Cindy, thank you for the $21 over on Super Chat saying, happy birthday, Dean. You're an impressive young man. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Cindy. Show some love to Cindy down below. That would be a child. As well as Gracie with the $21 over on Venmo saying, happy birthday. The divided states of America needs at least 1,000 of you and Parker to get us back on track. Well, I appreciate you for your kindness. Thank you for the happy birthday wishes and your kind words while we're looking for this next guest. As well as Anna with the $12 saying, happy birthday. Then Riz with the $10.
Yo,
Thank you so much. And then Donna with the $10 saying happy birthday. And then Mindy with the Galaxy. Appreciate you guys for the love. Yo, the Heist Priest with the Maple. The Mr. Parker, let's go. And then Nick with the $20 on PayPal saying happy birthday, Dean. Thank you, Nick. And then Samantha with the 10. Thank you guys so much. And then Donald with a 10 over on Venmo for my first ever shot of Fireball. That's what I'd recommend for your first time. Donald, you are an asshole. I wouldn't know that you're an asshole because I've obviously never tried Fireball, but you're an asshole. Welcome. What's up, Toby? Do you support Trump?
Yes, sir.
Okay, how do you?
21.
Okay. All right. What year were you born in?
68.
Bye, Toby. Moving on to the next.
Let me also thank you, Laura, with $100. Thank you so much. Can we some W's for Laura in the comment section right now? Seriously, W's for Laura. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's fucking crazy. W's for Laura in the comment section.
Oh, you just got smited.
Yeah, I just literally my microphone. It's my alarm. I have an alarm for 2 o'clock.
Yo, what's up, Kat? Do you support Trump?
I don't, but my.
I'm sorry, I do gotta ban you. You guys, please only join if you do support
Drop the
Trump.
criteria.
Yeah, I'll throw it up on screen. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go. Only join if you're 18
Rule
plus American.
breakers get banned.
Yes, we're banning rule breakers. We're banning all the rule breakers. Hey, thank you so much for the meteor shower. What's that?
What happened to the yippee?
Oh, yeah, I took off the yippee because we're dead serious about this shit now. No more playing around. What's up, Big Cat? Do you support Trump?
Yes.
Your kid banned. Moving on to the next guest, we got John loading up, guys. Go to put a macro with your age down below in that comment section if you would like to come up and have a conversation with me and P-Dog. All right, let us know down below. We'll happily get you loaded up in here. We're trying to find the next guest, but quite frankly, folks, there's just not too many Trump supporters that want to talk to us because they're all scared. They're all scaredy pants. They're all very scared. Sray, thank you so much for the $50 super chat saying, Dean, please have Parker sing again. I don't know if $50 will get him to sing, but thank you for the $50. That is incredibly kind, Sray. I want to see 500. Sray W said is SREY. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you for the love while we're still trying to get this next guest connected. As well as Laura, thank you for the $21 saying movie Hangover 4, Dean's B-Day Unleashed. Hell yeah. You know what? So I'm actually buddies with the producer of Hangover. His name's Scott. Maybe I should give him a call and see if he has any ideas on how I should spend the 21st, right? As well as Rihanna with the $10 saying, because you've never drank before, I suggest drinking Peak Whitney. Oh, that reminds me of high school. Not that I drank it in high school. It just reminds me of high school.
Fuck you, go Trump.
Why are you emotional? Would you like to explain your emotions? We can help.
It was the other person.
Oh, it was the other person?
They left immediately after saying it.
Unfortunate. All right. We got Country Bonbon loading up in, guys. Going to put a mag with your age down below if you want to join. We're seriously looking for a Trump supporter, and they're hard to find, guys. Hey, what's up? You MAGA? No. Goodbye. Moving on to the next guest. We got Pluto connecting. What's up, Pluto? You MAGA?
Yeah, MAGA.
I accidentally just kicked Parker. Parker, not back
Oh.
Not back in that queue, my friend. It did the thing. And how old are you?
Oh, I'm 19.
And what year were you born in?
2006, May 13th.
Perfect. All right, Parker, I'm gonna let you have a conversation with her friend down here real quick while I go pee.
All right. Pluto, why do you support Donald Trump?
I just feel like he's a good person and has good, honest intentions.
Okay. What makes you think that he's
a Christian?
honest
He is a Christian after all, you know.
Okay. What makes you think that he's Christian?
I just think that he's just a very nice person, you know, very good person.
Are you joking?
Yeah, you're right. I'm just fucking with you. I'm sorry. You guys have a good day. I'm sorry. I can't do that shit, bro. I can't do that shit. Oh, hey, yo.
What happened? Where'd they go? I didn't get my live access taken away. I come back, he's gone.
Okay, so the guy that was up on the live, he was joking. He was like, I love how honest and a good Christian Trump is, and was joking. And then I accidentally, when trying to kick them off, I kicked myself off.
How do you even do that? How do you even do that? What the fuck?
Because I was the second one down and not the first one down, like I normally am when I'm a guest.
That's funny. I thought I got like my live access suspended or something, but no, we're still going. That's pretty good. That's pretty funny. Hey, what's up? Do you support Trump? Speak. Banned. Guys, we're only looking for Trump supporters. Where are they today? You're hiding. Hey, all you spineless MAGA supporters. Okay, it's time to be an adult, okay, and have a conversation with me and Parker. Okay, we think that you're scared. Okay, if you're a MAGA adult watching the stream right now and you're not trying to join, you are terrified of us. Let me make it clear. You are terrified if you're not in that queue. So if you want to stop being scared betas, hop in that queue and debate us. Okay? All right, let me make that clear. In the meantime, Brent, thank you for the $21 on PayPal for the birthday. Thank you, Brent. Brent says, happy birthday, Dean. My wife, La, and I are in our early 40s, and I've been watching you on for over a year on a daily basis. Dude, let's go, Brent and Mayla. Hell yeah. Shout out to Brent and Mayla down below. And also welcome in Jimmy. Do you support Trump?
I do.
Okay, are you driving?
No, I'm passenger.
Great. That's fan. Hannah, first and foremost, thank you for the $25 on Venmo, saying I was on Parker's Live earlier, and I just wanted to say thank you for sticking up for those of us who have been assayed. Hey, Hannah, I appreciate you for being here. And sticking up for victims of SA should be something that every human alive does. Thank you for the $25 as well. I appreciate it. And Jimmy, would you mind disconnecting your phone from like your the car's Bluetooth?
Okay.
In 2 miles, use the right lane to take exit on the right towards Hillsborough Turnpike East, and then merge onto.
You're doxing yourself now, bro.
Okay. Could you have your driver say hi real quick?
Hello.
Can I have you say hi?
Hi.
No. The Jimmy. Can Jimmy say hi?
This is Jimmy.
Oh, could I have the driver say hi? Because you said you weren't the driver.
Yo, what's up?
Jimmy, why are you playing games?
Why are you and your girlfriend having a good meeting today?
Are me and my girlfriend
What?
having a good meeting? We're
Yeah.
gonna have a good dinner. I'm taking her out to dinner for the birthday.
I'm talking about your girlfriend that's in the live with you.
Oh, Parker's my girlfriend? That's pretty it's pretty erotic, Jimmy. Where did you think of that one? Jimmy, what are we doing?
Why do both of your voices sound
Jimmy,
exactly the same when you get money?
Jimmy, when did I become a woman?
That's like, wow, Jimmy, you got a very creative mind on you, my friend.
Why does both your voices change and sound similar when you get money?
Because he's a carbon copy and paste of me, and I'm a carbon copy paste of him. Speaking of money, really quickly, Kaylee, thank you for the $5 on Venmo for the birthday. Tyler for the $25 on Venmo, saying happy birthday, man. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Thank you, you too. As well as Soph for the $10 on Super Chat. Thank you guys so much. Can you show some love to those donors, Jimmy? They're supporting me for the birthday.
And before you guys start doing the same old spiel that you do over and over and over, why don't you try saying something new?
Instead of saying thank you, do you want me to say F you?
No, I'm talking
Instead
about
of
when
saying
you
I
start-
appreciate it, let me say I don't appreciate it.
I'm saying when you start giving out all your excuses why Trump is a bad president, why don't you come up with something new instead of sounding like a voice recording?
Well, I mean,
If you've heard all the reasons why Donald Trump is a horrible person, why haven't you learned from them instead of just acknowledging that when we talk about a similar topic, we're going to be saying similar things? That's
But
like
both of
saying to a
you,
teacher,
both of
let-
you
listen,
guys
listen.
have the same
Hold up,
playbook,
hold
and
up,
it's
hold
the
up.
same old
That's
thing
like saying-
over
wait, Jimmy,
and
Jimmy,
over and
Jimmy,
over.
that's like saying to a professor, why do you teach about the same things every year?
Because half of your shit's made up.
What? You think professors make things up?
I'm saying you. I don't. Professors
Okay,
are
what
irrelevant.
what thing has Dean or I made up?
Just some of the way you guys spin stuff. It's ridiculous.
Can you give us an
Such
example
as?
of one of these spins?
Like your vagina is bigger than Dean's.
What is this guy saying, bro? Jimmy, are you sentient?
Excuse me?
Are you sentient?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. So, what is this conversation?
What are you?
Is it
What
a
are you
camel?
doing? Are you and your,
Jimmy, where
are
did
you
that
and
one
your
come
girlfriend
from?
having a good day?
What did we
you
spin?
give
What
him-
did we lie about, Jimmy?
Did you give him a birthday bash?
Jimmy, what did we lie about?
Just all the way you guys spin stuff on all your stuff that you have. Your evidence is
Really,
is
what do we do,
all
Jimmy?
spin.
Jimmy, what do we do?
Just look through your little writing where you read off every time, like over and over and over, then you'll understand.
You know what? That is a good point. I have it all written down in my hand. It's on my hand. It's right here. Donald Trump is a terrible president, not only because he has a shit character, including but not limited to being a 34-count felon, being held civilly liable for rape, boasting about perving on naked kids and naked grown adult women, and
Blah, blah,
consensually
blah,
hitting on his
blah,
own
blah,
daughter. Didn't you want me to read it off my
Blah,
hand?
blah, 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 blah.
I was just reading off of the hand. Blah, 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 blah.
What do you think? Why do you think about Joe Biden pardoning his son when he said he wouldn't do that?
Wait, I have a question. Was the blah, 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 blah just baby talk because you're a fucking kid?
Yeah.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. We don't allow fetuses on the live, Jimmy. Grow up.
Hey, Jimmy, would you have pardoned?
I don't think you
Jimmy,
think fetuses
Jimmy.
are real people.
Jimmy, I have a question. If you were Joe Biden, would you have pardoned Hunter?
Not if I said I wouldn't.
Oh, okay. Wait, so you would say you would never lie, right?
What's that? Now you're going to spin it back to how Trump lies. Go ahead. You young boys think you know everything.
Well, I mean, I didn't even have to bring it up. You did it yourself.
Well, because I know your game plan, man. I know
Well,
what
what's your
y'all
response
do
to that, Jimmy?
over and over.
Jimmy, you debunked yourself.
Whatever.
What's your response?
Yeah. Yeah, you did kind of
No, I
debunk
said
yourself,
I know
Jimmy.
what you're going to do.
you were right. Meaning that you effectively
exactly,
debunked
because
yourself.
That's all you guys know is your little speech you give. Like, you got about 10 topics you talk about, and that's it.
And do you have a response to those?
I mean, like, seemingly you do too, Jimmy. You've been talking about this Wattpad story that you're writing about me and Parker going at it here quite a few times since you've joined. Very erotic. Are you just running out of the creative juices on your own, so you thought you'd go right to the source and ask for more inspiration?
That's exactly right.
Okay. All right. It's pretty weird, Jimmy.
Yeah, well, so is
right, and then I'll also let you know that in the last breath you also called us young boys. So why are you writing an erotic Wattpad story about two young boys?
Because you're at least over 18.
Oh,
maybe.
Wait. So, but I thought that you said that we're young boys. Wouldn't a boy be somebody under 18?
Well, I'm 54, so to me, you guys are young boys.
Okay, right. So then why are you writing an erotic, explicit Wattpad story about people who are young boys to you?
I don't care anything about erotic young boys. I was just fucking with you.
Oh, okay. So you just like joke about like like sexualization of quote unquote young boys, the same way Donald Trump has actually sexualized young girls, like when he said he'd be dating a 10-year-old girl in 10 years, or when he like boasted about perving on them when they were undressed in their dressing rooms and consensually.
I joke about how your and Parker voices sound exactly the same when you get your little panties caught in a wad because someone gives you money. Oh, welcome! Thank you for the $100.
Panties.
Thank you for the Venmo.
Panties got in a wad.
Jimmy, you're just jealous that we get money, that you have to be misogynistic. That's like it. That's all you got, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I work for my money. I don't sit around and talk on a show all
Oh wait,
day.
I work too. This is my job.
I run my business.
Hey, Jimmy, we're working right now. Jimmy, did you know that?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And honestly, you can call it work if you want.
And individuals
we're both in our offices.
And individuals I'm literally in an office. So
like literally, we're in our offices. Like.
And individuals have been like very kind in their support for my job today because it's my birthday. So we've like had a lot of donations.
So you guys are like welfare recipients.
A welfare recipient? So you think if somebody else exchanges their money for your time and labor, you're a welfare recipient. So you just think anybody that works in capitalism is a welfare recipient. Speaking of, Jason, thank you for the $10 over on Venmo saying happy birthday, have a drink on me. Thank you, Jason. Molly with the $5. By the way, I muted you, Jimmy. You have to unmute.
Thank you, Jason.
Oh yes! Oh wait, I have a lot. I'm sorry. You're gonna hate this because I have a lot today since it's my birthday. Meadow, thank you so much for the $50 over on PayPal. Thank you, Meadow. Woo! Meadow with the $50 says happy birthday. You and Parker give me hope that there's still good people out there proud of you. Thank you so much for the $50, Meadow. Woo! As well as Pamela. Thank you for the $21 over on PayPal for the birthday. Thank you, Pamela. Caitlin with the $10 over on PayPal for the birthday. Thank you so much. By the way, if you want to support me for the birthday, you can find the Venmo and the PayPal in the link tree in the bio.
You're going to have to give me half of that for getting you all that money.
Wait, you think you got me that money? I thought that Jason,
Jimmy,
Pamela, and
you did
Meadow
not
got
get
me
him
that
that
money.
Thank you.
Yeah, like all three of
Jimmy.
those individuals just supported me like prior to.
Oh
bringing
wow!
up an issue with it.
Now your guests on there are suggesting I do suicide.
Well, I'm really happy you cut out there because you can't say that. However, you luckily got a lag.
I said one of your guests.
You can't say that.
I do suicide.
Oh my God! Did I get it again? Do I gotta kick him?
Again. I'm pretty sure you lagged again.
Okay, yo, Jimmy, you cannot say that on TikTok. Okay, but obviously we would disagree with anybody suggesting that.
Yeah.
And condemn those that are.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Do you think he's good? Do I gotta kick him? I mean, what do you think?
I don't know. I think you're fine because I think he started lagging as soon as it was happening both times.
Yeah, that was good lag. Jimmy, feel free to unmute. You just can't say that on TikTok. And in the meantime,
With
Mary,
MAGA mobile.
for real. In the meantime, Mary, thank you for the $21 over on Venmo saying happy birthday. Didn't keep leading the way. Thank you, Mary. Let's get 200 Mary W's. As well as Rob with a $5. Thank you so much for the love, Rob. As well as, let's see here. Thank you guys so much for the love. Okay, anything else you want to go over with us insofar as why you support Trump?
Excuse me? You cut out on me.
Yeah, MAGA Mobile, goodbye. Parker, how's your day going?
It's been pretty good. I started pretty early.
You did.
I started like around 9 a.m. I've just been chilling all day. I've been working all day. Other than that, my girlfriend gets back in like a few hours, so I'll get to see her. She's been gone for a few days.
Fire. Super fire, man. That's great. That's great. Hell yes. Hell yes. Let's go and get the next guest connected. What's up, man? Do you support Trump, T-Man? Nope, T-Man doesn't. Speaking of, Tim, thank you for the $20 on Super Chat saying happy birthday. I really appreciate you for the love, Tim. You're awesome. Show some love to Tim down below in that chat while we're looking for that next Trump supporter, as well as Kess. Thank you for the $21 on PayPal for the birthday. And Mira with a $5 and A with another $21 over on Venmo saying, here's another $21 for the work you do. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. A, Mira, Kess, Tim, and Samantha, guys. Thank you so much for the love. And then Samantha with a 5 says money for the birthday cult, birthday grifter. Yo, let's go, dude. We're grifting so hard on the birthday. Grifting so hard. Grifting so hard. All right, where's
W grift. W grift.
W grift. Hell yeah. If you want to help me load up a guest, that'd be great.
I got you. I got you.
Great, 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 great. Just looking for anybody to come up here and tell us why they're MAGA. Realistically, quite frankly. Hello, do you support Trump?
My dad does. Can you talk to him?
How old are you?
I'm 16.
Yeah, can't have you up here with that profile picture. I gotta protect your safety.
Oh, Dean, you're gonna hate me.
Why? Why am I gonna hate you?
I talked to this guy earlier. The chat. This guy is brutal.
Greg?
What's up, guys?
Hi, Greg.
What's up, man?
Are you driving?
Yeah.
Banned. Moving on to the next guest. Let's go to get that next guest. So what was so
I talked
brutal
to
about
Greg for like an hour and 30 minutes earlier, dude.
What was so brutal about Greg?
Oh my god, we talked about he just really doesn't like me, and he's like really like I don't know. We just had like a long conversation. He's pretty rude sometimes. It's kind of funny. And then also just, like insufferable and says like the most insane things.
I did see him on your live for quite a long time. I did see that. Unfortunate that he's driving, but I'll take your word for it. What's up? Do you support Trump?
Yeah, I do.
How old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born in?
2007.
Can I get you to say W. Kelly real quick?
Okay, W. Kelly.
For the $300 donation over on Venmo. Kelly, that is fucking insane. Holy shit.
Smart.
Thank you so much for the $300 donation, Kelly. That is Kelly spelled Kelli. That is outrageous. That is so much money. I do not deserve a penny of that. Kelly says, happy birthday. I'm a 55-year-old woman who looks forward to your lives every day for almost the last 2 years straight. Thank you for educating them and changing the minds of many.
Holy
you
glaze.
are loved and appreciated. Keep up the great work. Kelly, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much. The guest said, holy glaze. I just think you're being kind. You enjoy what we do, and you're being kind on my birthday. I don't think you're glazing, Kelly. Don't listen to this rude little guy.
Yeah, Austin.
But I appreciate you for the $300 once again, Kelly. That is so insanely kind of you.
Do people not say nice things to you on your birthday or something?
No, not often.
Okay, bro. I'm sorry. Like, people should say nice things to you on your birthday, bro.
That was good. That was good, Parker. Very good. That's why I miss these co-hosts. That was funny as fuck. Austin, take it away. Tell us why you support Trump.
Okay, how about Dean? I'm going to start off by asking you a question, okay?
Oh, Lord.
So, if you were 3 inches into Harris...
And I am good. Have a good rest of your day. Let's
Yeah,
go to
what a
get that
weirdo.
next guest connected into the live stream. We are going to get that next guest pulled up here right now. Hop in that queue if you are MAGA. We'll get you pulled up here. Yo, Brianna, thank you for the $10 on Venmo saying happy birthday. Thank you. As well as Jesslyn with the $4.20. Thank you. And Haley, thank you for the $21 on PayPal, saying happy birthday. Thank you for what you do. Thank you, Haley. Thank you so much, Brianna, Haley, Jacelyn. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for the love. And what is going on? Do you support Trump?
Hey Parker, happy birthday first of all.
Thank you, I
say
appreciate
one
it.
thing. Can you say spam chatty boys in the chat?
I have no clue what they said, but they sound young, so we're going to kick them. We got Smiley edits loading up next. Has it been this hard for you to find a Trump supporter to have a conversation with?
I didn't have that many conversations today. I had a few. It took a while to get one, but like it didn't take this long. It's taking extra long on your life for some reason.
I feel like it really depends on the day. Some days we'll get people like right up here. Others we won't. It changes very frequently. We're going to go to get that next guest up in here. Everybody just do be patient while we're trying to find a Trump supporter to talk to. We got Elizabeth loading in. As well as Boogie, thank you for the 12.
The trolls aren't up really early. Like early in the morning, they're not like up at all.
Yeah, the trolls aren't up yet because they sleep in, because they don't have a job. Welcome in, Elizabeth. Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
And how old are you?
I'm 19.
What year were you born in?
May 13th, 2006.
Do you trust it, Parker?
I don't know. Yes.
Okay. All right. Why do you support Trump?
I support Trump because of the best things that he's done in the country. Like, he's done many good things. Like, he gets rid of immigrants.
Why is getting rid of immigrants a good thing?
Because they're illegal.
Okay. And what is one positive material outcome of mass deportation on America?
There's less crime.
Actually,
right?
There's more crime.
Not of what I looked up and on different resources. It said that crime was decreased.
So undocumented immigrants are already less likely to commit crimes. So if you remove them from the overall pool that you're taking a per capita likelihood of, the literal crime rate will go up. Not to mention that I also believe there'll be a total nominal amount of crimes that's higher, caused by the destabilizing economic impacts of mass deportation, which will increase poverty. And because poverty is the root cause of so much crime, we thereby also expect to see an increase in crime.
Okay, another thing I like to talk about, and I understand your opinion on that, is abortions. I think that they should be illegal.
Parker, I wanted to give you a chance to hop in. Feel free to take it away.
Sorry, I was honestly, I stopped paying attention for a second.
No worries.
Because I thought they were fetus.
Yeah, well, let's just do a double check on that. Do you have a driver's license?
Yes, I do.
What does a dotted yellow line next to a solid yellow line in the middle of the road mean? It always works. She left. I didn't kick her. We're going to go move on to the next guest. I don't know. Why do you think that question always works, Parker? Like, you could be a minor in America and have a driver's license, but I've never met a fetus that has been able to answer that question. Never.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like there's almost no way to verify. It's like always like if people are lying, they can get away with it, but I just generally am like, oh, I feel so sorry if I'm wrong, you know?
Yeah. We're going to get that next guest loaded in here. Only hop in that queue if you're an American adult that supports Trump that'd like to come up here and have a dialogue with me and Parker. I'm going to be live here for like maybe another 45 minutes. We won't be live for too much longer. You know, I'm going to go spend some time doing what I do for the birthday and whatnot, doing what I do and whatnot. So that'll be great. That'll be great. But let's go to get that next guest connected right now. Hop in that queue of your MAGA. We're going to go to get that next guest in here right now. As well as Charla. Thank you for the $21 over on Venmo. Charla says, happy birthday. Love your lives and short vids. I learn and I am entertained. Enjoy a $21 shot of whiskey. Your first shot ever, winky face. Oh, thank you for the love, Charla. That will be spent on my first shot ever. You got that right. Thank you, Charla. Show some love to Charla down below. As well as Jessica, thank you for the $7. I really appreciate you guys so much for your kindness today. What's up? Do you support Trump? They're not here.
No, I'm definitely not a Trump. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I got up.
No worries. What's up, Aaron? Are you Aaron that just said that?
Yeah, I'm Aaron.
Oh, hey, Aaron. Do you support Trump? You sound like a Trump supporter.
What does that mean?
Yeah. I just hear it in the tone of your voice.
In the tone of my voice. Well, I hear it in the tone of your voice when you're thanking all the people for all the money you're getting for spewing lies.
Well, Jesus Christ. A lot of the money I'm receiving today is actually because of my birthday.
Oh, congratulations, the miracle of birth.
Aaron, can you tell me what lie?
What lie of what?
Yeah, name one lie that you've ever heard Dean say.
That he's never drank before.
Oh, come on, bro. You know what I mean.
That wasn't a lie. That wasn't a lie.
Yeah,
that was a good one, though. That's
for
a
sure.
good one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure Dean found a old driver's license when he was 16 in a parking lot of a Wendy's from a lesbian, and he was like, "That's me." And he went in there with his Farrah Fawcett hair.
Okay, so Aaron, listen. You can't just be like, "Oh, look at this liberal man. He looks like a lesbian." You can't say that for a handful of reasons.
You can't just take a call from somebody and say, "You sound like a Trump supporter."
Okay, well, listen, you do. It's the rasp in the voice and the voice and the like kind of country accent. I've come to know. And guess what? You are a Trump supporter. But you can't say that I look like a lesbian. First and foremost, I'm a man. Men can't be lesbians. And second of all, stigmatizing a way in which a lesbian is supposed to look is kind of like a core tenet of homophobia and the American right for the last, 100 or so years. But if you're just trying to say that I look feminine, right? Well, I don't know. Is it the bone structure?
What's wrong with men having some feminine characteristics?
Is it the beautiful eyes? Is it the chiseled eyebrows?
Okay, bro.
Just kidding. Aaron, my friend, you're muted. You gotta unmute. You gotta unmute.
I'm sorry. I'm there.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay. No, but I do. Let's take it back a bit. I do want to say happy birthday.
Okay, I appreciate that, man.
And yeah.
You want to tell me, Parker, why you support Trump?
Because he's a Christian.
Wait, okay, do you think someone can be Christian while also saying that they've never asked God for forgiveness?
If they never sinned, then
has Trump ever sinned?
I don't know.
Yeah, he's cheated on every single one of his wives. Can you explain to me why he paid hush money to Stormy Daniels?
Because she needed some help with some finances.
You were watching my live earlier, and I made a joke of that. They're totally trolling. There's no way you just said that.
Okay, listen.
I'm not. This is.
I think that this person is like trying to have a little fun, but they actually are a Trump supporter. Aaron, now here's the deal. Let's just go back to the first point. So you told us that you support Trump because he's a Christian, but you also told us that repentance is a necessary work of God in order to maintain a relationship with God, given that you've sinned. But you said that you don't know if Trump has sinned or not. Well, Trump has said that he has sinned and said that for his sins, he has not asked God to forgive them. In fact, this was in 2019. He was speaking on a panel, and the person asked him, "Have you asked God to forgive your sins?" He said, I have a lot of sins, but I've never asked God to forgive them. So this would mean that Trump isn't a Christian.
Well, maybe he's just not Catholic.
What?
Yeah,
I mean, if you're maybe he's a Southern Baptist. You don't have to go and confess your sins for that.
No, but you still do have to repent to God for your sins, just not through a priest, all right? And he said that he's never asked God for forgiveness for his sins. So James 2:28 says that faith without works is dead, and the one necessary work to walk in alignment with the Holy Spirit and to maintain a consistent and healthy relationship.
I don't know
with God
about all that. I mean, I don't
read
read the Bible.
You don't.
I mean,
okay. This might be a troll.
I don't know all that. I mean, I don't know. What, you're going to want me to take an SAT on the Bible? No, I know what I know.
Okay. Are you trolling?
Dean, I'm an American, a proud American. I live in France and I enjoy socialism, and I love you. Happy birthday.
He pulls off the MAGA bit a little bit too well. He must have been like some raging conservative for like half of his life. Like, if I had a guess, like that guy was definitely a raging conservative for like the first 30 or 40 years of his life. Just a guess. We're going to move on to the next guest, guys. Hop in that queue if you support Trump. We'll get you up here. We're going to go to get that next guest connected right now. We got Right Side Rising loaded in right now. And they left. Ha! Come on, guys, debate me. It's my birthday. Come on.
Come on, please
Come on.
debate me. It's my birthday. Come on. Please, come on.
Do it for me. It's my birthday.
What the fuck, bro?
It's my birthday.
Like, I just want you to debate. Like, I've been trying for hours at this point, dude.
Oh, it's fine. Oh, it's fine. That's a good one. That's a good one. What's going on? Do you support Trump, James? No, James left, man. Moving on to Andrew. Ugh. Hey, Lexi, thank you for the $21 over on Venmo 10 minutes ago saying happy B-Day. Your lives are amazing. Jimmy inspired me to give. The entertainment and knowledge you give is amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, what's up? Do you support Trump?
I do.
Aha, great. How old are you, Andrew?
I'm 19.
Could I get a W Shelby from you? Can you say W Shelby?
W. Shelby.
For the $200 on Venmo. Thank you so much for the love, Shelby. Let's get 2,000 Shelby W's. You guys are going fucking insane for the birthday today. Shelby with a $200 donation says, happy birthday, Dean. You deserve every bit of it. Thank you so much, Shelby. All the love in the world to you. Chat, please show some love to Shelby while we're hopping into this debate with Andrew. Thank you so much. That is seriously so fucking generous. Thank you, Shelby. And I think I'm going to continue to use the guests as unknowing introductions into the donations. It's kind of fucking funny. Thank you for the love. Seriously. Show some love to Shelby down below. So very kind of you. And Andrew, take it away. Tell me and Parker why you support Trump. He left. What do we do?
Wow, this is so fun, chat. Everyone tap that screen. I'm having a good time, even though we're not even getting a debate. You know, we're making the best of it. Okay, we got this. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
19.
What's your birth year?
2006.
What month?
June.
Do you support Donald Trump?
I think that's a kid.
They left.
I'm going to be honest. I kicked him. I think that's a very small child. I think that is a very, 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 very tiny child. Very tiny child. Very
Alrighty,
small.
let's take the next person.
Literally 4. Literally 4. Chat, can we get a literally 4 down below? Can we get a literally 4?
Cookie King Mugsy.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Very cute. Very cute. Get pushed. Connor is not loading in. Okay, bro. This is getting unreal at this point. I don't even know what to do. All the Trump
This is
supporters are
unreal.
gone. Yeah. All the Trump supporters are gone.
Yeah, are there even any Trump supporters in existence?
I don't know. I think that they're going extinct. What's up? Do you support Trump?
Happy birthday,
Do they-
Dean.
Thank you, Samantha.
Do Trump supporters even exist?
I don't think they even exist. I don't think they even exist. They don't even exist. They don't even exist. Okay. All right. All right, guys. Let us know down below if you happen to be like the one and only American adult that supports Trump. But like right now, I think that we've just defeated MAGA. I think that we've genuinely defeated MAGA. What's up? You support
Can we
Trump?
get some L MAGA in the comment section?
Hello?
What's up? How old are you?
I am 35.
Do you support Donald Trump?
Yes.
And why so?
Because we don't really have many options, or we didn't. You know what I mean?
Okay, so why is he a better option?
I think he's a better option, and I think due to his relationship with Russia, I think it's very forward.
How it gave Putin more power?
I think it's very forward thinking, and I think we
Cutting the
should-
funding for Ukraine and then bringing it back was very forward thinking.
So I would like to expound on why I think it's forward thinking before you claim land that I'm trying to,
I'm sorry, I apologize. Go ahead.
It's okay. No, I totally get it, right? Like, by the way, Dean, happy birthday, my man. Happy birthday.
Thanks,
Parker, also, I just wanted to say, I tried to get into your live last night to talk to you, but I wasn't able so. I just wanted to let you know that out of a majority of the debates, because this is probably the first time I've ever been in Dean's, that you have decorum. I've seen a lot of these debaters, they'll sit there and just belittle, argue, and just hit the mute button. So it just kind of turns into this nonsense. So I just wanted to give you kudos for being patient with people, because I was in your live for about 4 hours yesterday. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate that, because
I actually will agree. Like a lot of like smaller debate creators on here that like run the
specifically
lives.
Matt Nuclear, that guy.
I don't know who that is. I'll just say, like, I will be scrolling on my For You page sometimes and scroll into lives, and dude, it's like, dude, these hosts be like abusing their mute powers. But
Oh my
anyways,
God.
take it away.
Well,
Tell us why you support Trump. Please respond to what Parker said. Let's stay on topic. Why do you support Trump?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, so I think because of the relationship with Russia, they were once a very strong ally of ours, and a series of events completely flipped it on its head. Let's see, 1904, there was in a warehouse, there was a lot of workers, and they kind of like rebelled. They kind of, stormed. I forget what the place was called, but they went to essentially the Tsar's palace, and they ended up dying. They ended up getting murdered.
And why does this relate to why you support Trump?
So I'm getting to it because this relates because I think that Russia should be one of our strongest allies, if not our strongest ally.
Dude, yeah.
And-
Can we agree? Can we agree that we should only have allyships with countries that, at the bare minimum, are not ethnically cleansing, breaking international law, and killing innocent men, women, and children?
I think war makes things very convoluted,
But
right?
this isn't war. This is a
No,
state
this is war.
trying to
No, this
claim
is what
another
happens
state
in war,
as their
sir.
own.
Sir, you are 20 or 21. You just turned today. I'm
I have a
telling you
question.
right now,
Did Russia invade Ukraine?
that's war.
Did Russia
All right.
invade Ukraine?
So-
Is
Russia invade Ukraine?
Is Russia the aggressor and is Ukraine the victim?
So I would love to expound my answer, because if you do let me expound my answer, I can in detail show you events on why I think so.
Go ahead.
All right, so in let's see, 1917.
1917?
Yes.
Okay.
1917, the revolution in Russia happened. And previous to that, there was a famine, so a lot of people lost confidence in the Tsar.
Previous to 1917? Before 19?
And
Okay.
so let me just expound, please. I really have.
Can you
a
get
whole
there in
thought process.
45 seconds or less?
I could probably get there in 3.5 minutes if I have the floor, and I can in detail.
Sorry, man, you don't. We're gonna move on to the next guest. Call me crazy, call me a bad person. I'm not gonna do that today. We're gonna move on to the next guest. Everyone, just give us a minute. Let's go to get that next guest up in here. We got them connecting right now. Here we go,
I
everyone.
was going to ask him why NATO exists.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. London, thank you so much for the $50 donation over on Super Chat. Just saying hi. Hi, London. Appreciate you for that love. That's very kind of you. As well as Katie with the $21 saying Trump supporters are a lie made up by Dims to scare people. And quite frankly, happy birthday. Thank you for the love. Danny with the $20 saying get yourself some of that good twin. Happy birthday. Thank you, Danny. Margaret with the $15 saying I love what you do. I appreciate that. And also says have a great B-Day. Thank you, Margaret. And then Hannah with the $20 saying happy birthday. Have fun tonight and please be safe. Don't leave your drink unattended. Very good advice for everybody that is publicly drinking. Thank you, Hannah. As well as Hunter with a $15 saying happy birthday. Thank you. Sam with the $5 for the pickle shots. I'm never going to be taking one of those. And then Layla with $15. Thank you so much. And happiest of the birthdays to you. As well as Marie. Thank you so much for the $21 over on Venmo. That is incredibly kind of you. And Anne with the $50 over on PayPal saying bon anniversary. Katie with a $50 saying happy birthday, mine's tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Katie. Alexia with a 5 and Emma with the 20 saying happy birthday, Dean. I really appreciate every single one of you guys for the kind words and the kind donations. Like, you guys have been like insane today. Like, seriously, just an fucking nuts amount of love. And I'm so genuinely appreciative for every single soul in here. Just know that I thank you so very much. And what's up? How do I pronounce her name?
Dean, you know how to pronounce my name.
How long has it been? How long has it been?
Like a couple months.
Couple months.
Maybe shorter than that.
We usually don't talk to repeat guests, but I think it's been quite a long time since I've talked to you. Parker, do you remember?
No.
Do you remember her?
I talked to you both last time. It was both of you.
Yeah. Do you remember her?
My memory is horrible.
Okay.
Yeah. No.
I have like a jarringly good memory. I've talked to you like 4 times in like the last year and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to start out by saying happy birthday.
Appreciate that.
You already know that I support Trump, but I'm glad it's both of you because I want to know how you guys feel about this recent ruling on the tariffs and how awful it'll be if it goes through in the future for future presidents.
Well,
how you think it's a good thing?
Well, I mean, it seems to be a ruling that is in accordance with the Constitution and the delegation of power to the executive branch, legislative branch, and judicial branch, and seemingly in accordance to the executive powers. They just simply do not possess sufficient power in order to impose these broad-reaching tariffs.
So you don't think that, like, in the future, that Congress, not the president, is going to control taxation, that it challenges the use of international emergency economic powers, that future presidents need congressional approval for not just tariffs, but for emergency trade? You don't think this is just more of like trying to stop Trump and not thinking about the future of other presidents?
Well, I'm unsure what the scope of their ruling was. They didn't rule every single tariff they implemented as unconstitutional, and I'm not sure the scope of the ones in which they did rule as unconstitutional. However, I will say there's a surprising amount of power vested in the executive branch of our government under extreme or emergency circumstances. And I just simply ask you to demonstrate that this specific ruling would take away particular, important, extreme, and or emergency powers from the executive branch of our government.
Because it would shift it to Congress.
Well, I'm not sure that we can make that broad claim. And I don't know this myself, which is why I haven't talked about it not much. I'm not sure about the nuances of the ruling from the federal court. Are you?
Okay, yeah. So the ruling, if it goes through, because it's not a done deal yet, it still has to go to the Supreme Court, right? So the ruling, it'll reassert that Congress, not the president, controls taxation, and that the use of international emergency economic powers as a backdoor for imposing those economic measures. So anytime if the Supreme Court does let it go through, it's going to mean that in the future, presidents would need Congress, their approval for tariff programs.
Well, actually, what I'm reading here so far is it looks like the issue wasn't with the tariffs, but it was rather with ruling that there is emergency circumstances in order to implement them when there legitimately was not emergency circumstances. So, in accordance with this interpretation, the president would still have the power to implement tariffs in emergency circumstances. They're just simply ruling that we are not in emergency circumstances today. And honestly, I don't know how this would relate to the broader question, that being, why do you still support Trump?
Because you know all the reasons I support Trump.
If I know all the reasons why you support Trump, then I'll probably move on to the next guest. So hopefully I do.
So what? So you don't want to talk about it because you don't really know a lot about it. So what's you know, I'm Republican. I'm kind of conservative. So what would be the biggest thing that you would like to debate?
Name one Trump economic policy that you like.
Well, no, you don't want to talk about economics, so let's talk about pew-pews. Let's talk about that.
We never said that we didn't want to talk about economics in general.
Well, you don't want to talk about what I want to talk about, which is the future of tariffs, which are for our economy.
So, I mean, do you think tariffs are good?
No, I don't think tariffs are good, but I don't think the point of the tariffs. It was to balance out the trade. I think that him using tariffs was more as
So then why do you place tariffs on Canada and Mexico where they already had reduced tariffs through the USMCA?
Because he was doing it as an intro to make you can't just be like, I'm going to pick on one country. I'm going to do all of it to have free trade. Where our economy, we can do business.
Wait, you could say you want to do retaliatory tariffs. If you've already had a reduction in tariffs with those countries, well, then you wouldn't have to put those specific tariffs to be able to then reduce trade barriers. Also, we haven't seen trade barriers reduced from the levels that Trump raised them to. So it's unlikely that he's specifically trying to reduce tariffs in the whole grand scheme of things. And he's actually trying to shift the burden of taxation from those that are significantly richer to those that are lower and middle income.
Well, that's. I mean, I know your degree is in economics, so it's kind of hard to debate with you. But because you look at the specifics, it's the bigger picture of having equal trade. Like, of course, he wouldn't want to keep all the tariffs the way that they were. It was just an intro to have negotiations, to have equal trade, and that's it. I mean, that's what he was doing. I mean, that was the reason behind him doing the tariffs.
Well,
He didn't want to keep it that way. Logically that the balance was not in our favor when it came to trade, and he was just trying to equalize it out. Like, that. You can, talk about the specifics, but what his goal was.
Then why was he placing tariffs on penguins?
Like animals.
Yeah, like there was an island of penguins with no
So
exports
said,
that was literally tariffed by Donald Trump.
The little details of those kind of things, you would stomp all over me because I'm not as knowledgeable as you with those little details, especially with economics, because but what the end game was. What he was
I don't know what the end game was with tariffing penguins.
How did he tariff penguins?
He put a tariff on an island that's not inhabited by humans and instead is inhabited by penguins. And has no imports or exports.
So penguins have money, so that makes sense.
No,
it's
it doesn't
satire.
make sense.
It's not a real policy, and it's satire.
What do you mean we know it's satire? I'm serious. Like, that's actually something he did.
Yeah, they're Australian territories with no permanent population, and it was part of the. It wasn't them specifically.
Well, then wouldn't the tariffs that we apply on their country already apply to anything that they have any type of ownership over? Any island that they have ownership over, wouldn't that specifically be that it already is applicable in terms of the tariff?
Because of what? Because they're part of Australia?
Yeah, if it's a part of Australia, then the tariffs we have on Australia would be applicable to it.
I mean, well, those islands, they exported almost $1.5 million in machinery and electrical products. It wasn't
give me a source
that were doing that.
You think the island of penguins exported things? What were they producing? The island of penguins was producing it and then exporting it around the world. What is happening?
That's why I said it's satire. Because it wasn't just
are you being satire, or I'm confused?
It was the Australian external territories, right? And those islands, it wasn't just the penguins, those islands exported machinery and electrical products to the United States. This was back in 2022,
I never saw any
21.
exports that they had. I would love to. Exports would mean that they have it within their country and then they're sending it outside of the country. What are they producing in the country that they're exporting?
That's what I said. I'm not sure. It was all it said in the statement was.
I can't even believe that this is a conversation we're having.
Okay, so what do you think that they exported?
They didn't have any.
So you're saying that it was just that island?
Yes, just penguins.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
I'm not wrong.
It's called the penguin tariff.
What am I listening to, bro? I've just been taking a back seat
the
and letting this
Herd
play out.
Island.
What the fuck
and the
am I listening
McDonald's
to?
Islands.
So not only is this so boring, but you just keep on repeating yourself.
Yeah.
my friend.
Well, because he keeps talking about fucking penguins.
Okay, so in a nutshell, why do you support Trump's tariffs?
Because I believe in the bigger picture of fair trade.
Okay, fair
and
trade.
equal, fair trade. Equal,
great.
where we can enter buy their most expensive cars in America's from.
Here's my question. question. Do you strongly support American excellence?
Yes.
Okay. Would you say that American excellence plays hand in hand with the innovation we see in the American economy?
Yeah, like what do you mean? Like in the way of
meaning
like
that you would strongly,
advancement?
yeah, exactly. Meaning that you would
Yeah.
strongly support innovation, particularly American innovation.
Oh yeah, that's one of the reasons why I support Trump.
Do you think that we should be towing the line in global innovation?
No, I think we should be leading it.
We should be. Oh, sorry, not towing the line. You're right. Leading the line in global innovation. You think that we should be leading it? Phenomenal. Question: what breeds innovation?
Well, first, money. You gotta have money to be able to back and finance whatever you're wanting to do.
But more
you gotta have
specific-
motivation.
Okay, more specifically, it's going to be
And there's gotta
competition.
be a need. And there's gotta be a need for it.
The need for the innovation is competition, right?
No, because if it's innovative, there is no competition. That's what makes it innovative.
Well, but I know, but the point of innovating is because you have competition, so you're trying to beat your competition by innovating, so you have less competition.
Oh, I don't know. A lot of people don't think that way. Most people want to change something and make it better or make money. That's usually the reason.
Yeah,
it's
but the way
changed.
that they make more money by making it better is because if they make it better, then they will be better than their competition, so they'll make
Yeah.
more money. So competition is
So-
what breeds innovation, right?
Well, I don't know. No, I don't think so.
This is economics 101, my friend.
You asked what I believed. You didn't ask me about economics 101. You asked me what I believe.
I
don't
know,
believe
but like,
that's what- I
if you don't believe in Econ 101, I don't know if like you're fit to
I
be
don't
having an economic
believe
discussion with us.
that competition is what breeds innovation.
All right, and because you reject that competition breeds innovation, I'm going to reject you and move on to the next guest and choose peace. If you're curious, they teach you that competition breeds innovation and like Econ 2010, your first day in college. And quite frankly, if you take even a high school course on economics as well, they'll teach you that there too. Welcome in, Caroline. Do you support Trump?
Yes, I do.
How old are you?
19.
Perfect. Also, Santana, thank you for joining us, my friend. It's good to see you.
Hey,
It's good to see you.
happy birthday to my little brother. How are you feeling? Did you drink water?
Yeah, well, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good, man. We're having a good stream. And it's good to see you. Also, I need to thank a couple people here. Zach, thank you for the $20 on Super Chat, saying literally only Trumpers don't understand why a person wouldn't want to talk about something that they don't have the enough knowledge to talk about. Yep. As well as Rico with the $10 saying happy birthday. Thank you, Rico. That is very kind of you, bro. Show some love to Rico down below. And then Paul with the $24 on Super Chat saying, hi, Parker. Happy 24th birthday. Well, you got the sentiment right. And that's what matters. Ashley, thank you for the $20 as well, saying happy birthday. Be safe when drinking.
They got it right, I tell you.
Oh yeah. Well, my girlfriend is absolutely going to be driving us back from dinner. I appreciate you for that love, Ashley. Let's show some love to Ashley down below. Oh my dude. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. There's so many of you on Venmo. Holy fuck. Norman, thank you so much for the $200 donation over on Venmo, Norman. That is so kind of you. Norman with the 200 big ones says, happy birthday, Dean. We recently begun to watch you. Thank you for all that you do and for teaching the 63-and-a-half-year-old how to debate with MAGA people. After all of these years, we finally have somebody who's a true hero to us, from Norm and Terry. Norm and Terry, I love you both to bits and pieces. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity and a crazy $200 donation. Please show some love to Norman Terry down below in that live chat. I would also like to quickly thank Michelle for the $50 over on Venmo. Show some love to Michelle down below. Michelle says, happy birthday, Dean the Debate Machine. That's my nickname for you. Enjoy your B-Day and whatever you do with this money. Thank you, Michelle. And then Heather with the $100 on Venmo. Heather with 100 big ones says, happy birthday from this Army vet. Thank you for your service. Also, thank you for standing up for LGBTQ plus rights and human rights. Enjoy your 21st from my wife and I. Thank you so much, Heather. As well as Stephanie with the 15 saying, happiest of birthdays. Thank you, Stephanie. Miranda with the 21. Thank you, Miranda. And then Marie with the 21 says, my annual talk before SB, no charges, no hospitals, no tattoos, and no babies. Make memories, not statistics. Now go have fun, kid. You sound like my mom. Thank you for the love, Marie. I'm pretty sure that's some shit that my mom said to me before. As well as Katie with the $21 says, Trump supporters are a lie made up by Dims. Actually, I already read that a while ago. Thank you for the love, Katie. Let me also thank a couple other people over here. Give me a second. Y, thank you so much for the $10 over on PayPal, saying, first off, happy birthday. I'm MAGA, but a big fan of yours. Say hi to me, for me, to Parker and Santana. Love you all. Yo, listen. Listen. You have one step in the door. It's time you take the second. Okay? It's time you take the second. All right? But I appreciate you for that nonetheless. Chelsea with a 5, Joy with a 5, and Alexa, thank you so much for the $5 as well. As well as I'd like to thank Maz for the $10 over on Super Chat. Thank you so much, Maz. And it looks like Santana left. And he's back in the queue. There we go. All right, Caroline, I'm going to go and invite you to unmute. Feel free to tell us why you support Trump.
I love his immigration policy and abortion. I also love the fact that he's getting rid of the transgenders.
Okay, well, we cannot
And, like,
talk.
sports.
We can't talk about transgender individuals on the live. That is a banned topic. We'll get the stream taken down for hate speech. But I feel
Really?
like
It doesn't happen on mine.
it happens on mine, man.
That's
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah. But what do you want to talk about first?
Maybe the immigration policy.
Okay. So do you support Trump's mass deportation?
Yes, I do.
And why is that?
Well, it's like they're all like really, really bad people, and they're like trying to kill people, and they come here for like crimes and stuff.
Are you trolling?
No, I'm not.
Undocumented immigrants are 3 times less likely to commit any and all crimes than citizens.
No, that's not true.
Yes, it is true. This is coming from PNAS. They've been tracking FBI crime rates since.
Well,
the,
then why
19th
are they
century.
coming to the U.S.? That makes no sense.
Yeah, to
What?
provide a better life to them and their family.
They're all illegal.
So they all committed a misdemeanor.
They're
upon
already
entry.
committing crimes.
I feel like this person's joking. They sound
No,
like
I'm so. Why do you think I'm joking?
because of like what you're saying.
Oh well, actually, I got to remove her for hate speech.
I was gonna say I didn't know if she was joking or stupid. It has to be one of the two though.
Yeah, well, I had to remove her from hate speech for talking about trans individuals. I'm telling you, it gets taken down on my live so fast.
It's weird. I've seen that happen multiple times on your live.
Yeah, I guess it's only my life. I don't know why.
Yeah, it literally does not happen on mine.
Mine either.
So this guy was like spamming in our comment section for
Yeah,
like
he was.
an hour straight.
Y'all can't stop me.
How
Y'all
old are you?
can't stop for shit.
How old are
Fuck
you?
all y'all. Y'all can't
Why
stop
are you
for
so
shit.
mad, bro?
Nah. Your fucking comments is trying to mute me and shit.
That was me.
Why?
I muted you.
Why? What did you do?
Nothing. They were trying to mute me for doing nothing.
You were annoying them. You were spamming for like 10 minutes
I was not
straight.
spamming in the slightest.
What were you spamming?
I wasn't spamming anything.
He was.
I was agreeing with some person in the live.
Dude, think about it this way.
So the guest?
Yeah, think about it this way. There's 11,000 people in this TikTok stream right now, and there will be like tens of thousands of people that come in and out of the comment section over a 4-hour stream, and I know you because of your comments. The only possible way is either you got very lucky or you were definitely spamming that shit.
I was not spamming in the slightest.
Okay. How old are you?
I am 19.
What year were you born in?
06.
Okay. Tell us why you support Trump.
I support Trump because no new wars recently.
Who wants to burst his bubble?
You go for it.
Okay. Yeah, Donald Trump did start a war with Iran. That is true. We hit them. They tried to hit us. We said they control their airspace. We could kill their leader if we wanted to. And that he might even want a regime change. I understand it was short-lived, but it still was a war under my definition nonetheless.
Okay, that's fair. I stand corrected on that part. Another reason would be, he's just an awesome dude. He's awesome sauce.
Who can say where the road goes? Bro, do you have no argument? Are you serious? That's it? He's just
very
awesome?
I think he's a really awesome sauce dude.
Okay.
May I ask what's awesome about being a classist, a racist, a sexist, a fascist, an adjudicated rapist, someone who tried to overthrow the country, someone who at every turn has demeaned women, someone who literally, as of this past election and even past that, was openly racist towards black people. What's so awesome about all of that?
He cannot. I don't know. He's not no racist, though. He's awesome.
He's not
sauce.
no racist. Cool.
Yes, he's awesome sauce.
All right. Yeah, he's an open racist. There's well documented history of that going back to the 70s. You can talk about the exonerated five. You can talk about the cats and dogs comments. Hell, you can talk about more recently when he specifically targeted Lisa Cook, the governor at the Fed, a black woman. He has openly tried to oppress black people in multiple ways while being openly racist in his actions and also in the policies that he implements, whether it's taking away funding from HBCUs to actually specifically targeting DEIA, thinking that DEI, quote unquote DEI, means black. Yes, he's a racist.
Do you have any site to prove that?
Sure. What would you like for me to prove?
Yeah, which claim do you want proof for?
The DEI.
What about it?
What this fellow just said.
What about it?
That you were whatever you just said. I want evidence for that.
Okay, well, what did he say?
I don't even know.
Okay.
Dude, this is so brutal. I feel like we have got like no debates the whole time I've been on, Dean.
You've been up for over an hour now, Parker.
I know, this is getting brutal.
Dude. Jack, are you going to be the first Trump supporter in over an hour to give us an argument?
And I have an argument about him being a racist.
Okay, 1 second. How old are you?
19.
Okay, cool. I got to thank a couple people real quick. First and foremost, Silent. Thank you for the $50 donation over on YouTube. Silent says, happy birthday, Dean. Blinker time before you turn up tonight. You know what? Speaking of blinker time, I thought I should finally make it known. As of 12:01 this morning, I set the anxiety pin down, and I picked the VAPE up. I did. And I want to tell you all, it's really bad for me, and it's not something you should do. So even though now I'm being honest with you for legal reasons, because I value that, it's still not something I want to glorify. It's still not something that I want to talk about as if it is good, and it is in fact very, very bad, right? But Silent, thank you so much for the $50 over on Super Chat. I really appreciate you so much for the love. That is very kind of you, Silent. As well as Nancy, thank you so much for the $200 on Venmo. That is very kind of you. Thank you so much, Nancy. Thank you so much. That is very kind of you. Let's get 2,000 Nancy W's down below in that comment section. Thank you so much, Nancy. Nancy with the $200 says, Dean, happy Friday. This Gen Xer has been really enjoying your debates. We are a blue dot in Florida, and you bring me hope every day for our future. Have an amazing birthday and be safe. Thank you so much, Nancy. That is so kind of you. Thank you. That is so. You're so very generous, and thank you so much for your kindness. And also, by the way, Chad, I'm trolling. It's still an anxiety pin. Still Lavender and Caramel. I got you all. But seriously, Nancy, thank you so much. Show some love to Nancy down below. We're going to go ahead and get this next guest loaded in here right now. I would also like to quickly thank Ruby for the $130 donation on PayPal. Thank you so much, Ruby. Ruby with the $130 says, happy birthday. I also turned 21 earlier this year, so take it from me. Go crazy. I love what you do. You're an absolute icon, Dean. Keep slaying. Thank you, Ruby. You are so kind. Thank you so much, Ruby and Nancy. Thank you both. You are awesome. Show some love to Ruby and Nancy down below, as well as Robert with the 20 and Ellen with the 10, both saying happy birthday. Elizabeth with the 21 saying happy birthday. I always look forward to watching your streams. Thank you, Elizabeth. And then Samantha with a 10, Karen with a 21. Thank you guys so much. And then Blake with a $10 saying happy freaking birthday, Dean. Thank you, Blake. Guys, you are so very kind. Thank you all. As well as Twent with the $20 on Super Chat saying, happy birthday, Dean. My daughter and I love what you're doing. Keep it up. We appreciate you for standing up for women and putting misogynists in their place. One of my favorite pastimes. Thank you for educating and standing up to all of MAGA. Thank you so much. All right, welcome in.
Hey, how you doing?
All right. Why do you support Trump?
Yeah, this is all my personal opinion. I support President Trump because I have resentment for the political left. Because of C-19, the border, I want détente with Russia. I support Israel.
I think I debated this guy before.
Oh, yeah, you were up on my stream like 2 days ago. Wait, didn't you come up like a couple months ago and like espouse like white supremacy?
No, I don't think so. I think you're mistaking white supremacy with realism.
He did. He absolutely did.
Do you think that
he
America?
absolutely did?
Do you think
He
that
just
America?
lined it up.
Do you think that? Do you think that America should be a white country?
No, America's a diverse country.
I remember you telling me that you think that America should be a white only.
Not what I
country.
said.
All right.
Not he tried to have a quick save before you hit the eject on him.
Yeah. That guy's nuts.
Yeah.
What's up, do you sport Trump?
Dean, how are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm all right. Listen, guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I want to get you guys a debate, but I had to say happy birthday to you and much love.
I appreciate you for your kindness, man. That is very, very kind of you. Looking for one debate only. Knight, thank you for the $10 saying happy birthday. It's funny though, my birthday's tomorrow. Happy early birthday to you, Knight. What's up, Chase? You support Trump?
Yes, I do.
All right, why is that, little bro? Actually, how old are you?
I'm 18.
What year were you born in?
07.
Okay, great. Also, guys, over on TikTok, thank you for 5 million likes on the stream. That's kind of nuts. I don't remember the last time we got 5 million likes on a TikTok stream. That's like actually insane. I don't really like talk about the likes on the TikTok stream at all. But that's pretty nuts. So I thought I'd thank you guys.
Well, I was just about to say, I mean, yeah, because they were pushing for 5, but I mean, we still have a few more minutes, so fuck it. See if we can get to 6.
For real, honestly, I'm probably gonna stay on here for a bit. So I have a dinner that I got to be to in an hour, so I'll probably hop off in like 35 minutes. But I think I'm gonna go over like well over what I usually stay on, just because I'm enjoying hanging out with you guys so much. Chase, why do you support Trump?
I low-key just wanted, I don't know anything about politics.
It says he's 17 in his bio. Yeah, maybe I won't stay on. I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit convoluted. I don't know if I want to stay on or not, because although like I'm having a lot of fun, especially hanging out with the two of you, I actually really enjoy these co-hosts. It lets my brain take a little bit of a backseat. At the same time, there's just no debates transpiring whatsoever. Let's try to get that next guest loaded up in here, guys. I think we'll be live for around another 30, but I think we're going to hop off at that. We got Jay Mooney, 44, loading up in. Nessie, thank you for the $20 on Super Chat saying happy birthday. Thank you, Nessie. Let's get 200 Nessie W's and then 500 Coral W's for another $50 donation. Saying one more dono from a pro tip and one more dono for a pro tip from a former bartender. 1 water for every drink and the electrolytes in the morning to help with a hangover. You know what, Coral? Hypothetically, if I was drinking at like 17 in Minecraft, and one night I discovered that drinking a lot of water helps you in the next morning, I would definitely agree that that is a great pro tip. Thank you so much for the information. I really appreciate that, Coral. That is a hypothetically a really good tip, apparently. Hey, welcome in. Do you support Trump, J Money?
Yeah, I definitely do, but I got to be careful about the topics I speak on, I suppose, because I lasted about 3 minutes after not saying anything hateful last night on another stream and got marked for hate speech. So before I jump into any conversations, what conversations are we able to talk about? I mean,
Okay. So don't talk
lives-
about trans people. Don't talk about gay people. If you want to talk about immigration, don't use like specific like harsh phrases like "go back to where," fill in the blanks, etc.
Okay, so like for immigration, I think most immigrants, they hold a conservative value. So I do believe in the vetting process of them. I would like them, if you have a criminal background, I can understand the deportation, but I do believe there should be a vetting process. I think it would be good for conservative America. The majority of Hispanic culture holds conservative values. I don't believe in each political side throws their propaganda out there, right? Like they want to push Hispanic crime rate and people fall under that. And then that's where you get these dumb MAGA guys and it makes you look real smart, or it makes MAGA look real dumb, right? So I don't fall under that propaganda. I believe that most are here that want to, make a better life. However, there has to be due process, right? It can't just be an open border and then there's some factual information. I've stepped away from politics for a while on voter fraud, mail-in ballots, people with the age.
That's what got you banned. You're talking about 2020. Hey, just start from the top. Tell me, Parker and Santana, why you support Trump. Give us an argument.
Well, it seems like these aren't good forms of speech because you can't have open. There's no freedom of speech here.
There's no freedom of speech on TikTok. If that pisses you off, feel free to leave. But if you're going to stay on the live, you're going to have to give us an argument insofar as why you support Trump.
Yeah, and I have to be careful with my words. So
yes, you do.
I don't.
Yes, you do. And if you're not down to do that, feel free to leave. Because I'm not going to lie, I'm not going to listen to your moans about it. I moan too a lot about it. I'm kind of done with the moaning about the TikTok TOS. If we want to converse on TikTok, we got to deal with it. Those are the rules, my friend. Give us an argument with why you support Trump or hit the road.
Number one, I just did. Number two is I don't support injecting children with hormone blockers.
I already told you that you literally cannot talk about the subject related to trans individuals. That was the first thing that I told you when you joined up. Do you have anything insofar as why you support Trump that's not to do with 0.8% of our population, or in fact trans children, which would be 0.03% of our population? Feel free to unmute. Come on, bro. You're like the first Trump supporter that we've been able to get up here in like an hour. Just follow the confines. Don't talk about the LGBTQ plus community, and you should be fine. Click on your profile picture and click the icon of your mic.
There we go. So how do I get on a forum where we can have an open dialogue debate with
Hey, this is a kids app. This is a kids app. Just keep that in mind. Yeah, it's nothing that we can actually do about it. You just got to keep it moving. Hey, what do you think about Donald Trump trying to mobilize the military throughout the United States and pretty much shifting us towards a military state?
No, I think there's definitely some parts of Donald Trump that I don't like, but I'm more anti-leftist than extreme Donald Trump lover. You know, I think he's a necessary, I don't want to use the word evil, but I think he's a necessary force to react to such a extremist view that our country, like a classic liberal, is no longer a liberal. You know, I might have fallen under the Democratic Party at one point. But
do you mean like a policy of Trump's you like?
Well, I can't speak on him because you'll ban me for hate, or someone's gonna ban me for hate, right? It's not a free
it's not us, it's the app. And maybe if if the app keeps banning you for the shit that you keep saying, maybe you say some hateful shit.
Right.
Like, you ever thought about that one, bud?
Are numbers hateful?
No, like the premise that you're trying to push can be hateful.
Okay,
to target less than
this is what I got banned for last night. Was I spoke on
why would you speak on it again?
Are numbers hateful? That's some shit. That's some shit I feel like a racist would say. Then they'll throw like the 1350 at you.
1350. I heard him say black. He was like,
I probably grew up more in the black community than
there you go.
You.
What? You grew up more in the black community than a black man? What the fuck are you saying? What
hit the bingo card?
Wait.
The dumbest shit I've ever heard.
What the fuck?
I'm for the black community, where I think Democrats are against the black community. I think they want to oppress them.
Actually, I would love to hear his stance.
Yeah.
Okay, so school vouchers, Democratic Party has voted against them. They don't give funding to their school. They supply them with welfare, fatherless homes. They incentivize mothers.
Sure, let's go ahead and stop for a second, because you are parroting the actual talking points of a white supremacist. So when it comes to when it comes to welfare and government subsidies, it's actually a proven fact that white people actually benefit more than black people do from those type of benefits. And then you can also talk about the premises as far as like a fatherless home. But there's a Pew Research study that was completed that showed black men actually participate in the life of their kids more so than any other race. It's just so happened that black people aren't necessarily getting married but they are active in their kids' life, so they're not a quote unquote fatherless child or anything like that. So I think the information that you're spewing is very misguided, and if you were pro-black or whatever, I think you would dig into those things a little more.
No, I don't think so. So give me one point on the base of in using percentage scales where whites benefit more from government subsidy.
SNAP benefits.
Okay, explain.
White people actually are allocated more for SNAP benefits than any other race. They actually have more access to SNAP benefits than any other race.
And why is that? Why is that?
Because they apply and they're approved for it. I mean, they qualify for it. I don't know. I mean, like, I think everyone should have access to free food.
Is this on a per capita base, or are we just talking about a overall base of the amount that?
Combination.
So what is the per capita percentage of white people that
do you know? I mean, I can go look it up, but do you know what the per capita rate is?
I told you I've strayed away from this conversation, these conversations for a while. So, I'm just now kind of jumping back into them because I noticed these live stream forums are, I like them, but I dislike them. It seems like the Democratic Party jumps on these ones where people can get banned for certain subjects real easy. Where I've seen,
I cannot stop talking about that, dude.
Is that
my god, bro?
Do you not think that that's an issue?
You complain so much about the TikTok bans, bro. I get banned by TikTok so much. For you to be complaining about how much you're getting banned is diabolical.
So how do I get to a forum where we can have an open speech?
Bro, leave the live, find someone else at this point. Like, bro, I'm saying, like, genuinely, like, what the hell?
Yeah, it's like, no, I mean, I could sympathize with him, like, thinking that there's not open speech on TikTok, because you're right, there's not. No, you get limited talking about so much shit, right? But, like, okay, if you don't like that, go find another platform. The fact that you're on TikTok means that you kind of got to accept it. It means that you got to work with it. Yeah, man, oh my god. That scared me.
Oh, let's go, Whitney.
Whitney, thank you so much for the TikTok universe, my friend. If you're watching over on YouTube, then you heard the sound, but you didn't see it. That was a TikTok universe, single-handedly the largest gift on the app. Whitney, that is so kind of you. Thank you so much for the love. I want to get 5,000 W Whitneys down below in that comment section. Thank you. That is so incredibly kind of you. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, Whitney. If everybody can please show some love to Whitney down below in the chat, it would mean the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for the love, Whitney. And there's also a handful of other people that I'd like to thank here. Air Rose, thank you so much for the $20 over on the super chat. Thank you so much for the love, Rose. Let's show some love to Rose down below in that comment section, as well as B Carey. Thank you for the $100 super chat. Show some love to B Carey down below. That is insane. Thank you. B Carey says, "Happy birthday. Enjoy a winery date with your girlfriend. Colorado has some surprisingly yummy options. Thank you for all that you do. It genuinely makes a difference." No, B Carey, you are absolutely right. So I live in Grand Junction, but the neighboring town is Palisade, and Palisade is known for their wineries. So I'm going to have to go check those out. That is such a good idea. And thank you for the love. Everybody show some love to Whitney, B. Gary, E. Rose, as well as Jessica. Thank you so much for the $12 over on Venmo for the birthday. Thank you so much. Charles with the 5. Mandy, thank you for that galaxy. And then Zoe with the $20 saying happy birthday. Lola with the 21 saying happy birthday. I love you so much. I love you too, Lola. And then Holger, thank you for the $10. And Emily with the 7, guys. Thank you all so much for the love today. Yeah, I just wanted to say that before we try to get our next guest up in here, and this will probably be the last guest of the evening, is just thank you. Genuinely thank you so fucking much. Like, you do not know how much I appreciate all of the love and support from you guys. And I'm not just talking about the donations, but also just like everybody that has been along for the ride, hanging out with us in the stream today. I've also seen for like the first time in a long time, a really strong sense of community in that comment section, pushing for the likes. And it's just so kind. I genuinely support you all. You know, I downplay the importance of, you know, like my birthdays and whatnot, but you guys have definitely made it known how important it is. And I just appreciate all of you guys for your kind words, for your support, for hanging out with us. It's super duper kind of you all. And you make me feel appreciated. You make me feel special. And that is very important. I mean, who wouldn't like to feel appreciated and special? So just know that I truly do love you all. As well as Mary, thank you for the 10 pounds over on Super Chat. Sandra, thank you for the $20 on Venmo, saying happy birthday, Dean. Thank you, Sandra. Mary and Sandra, shout out to them down below. And Nina with the $25 on Venmo, saying happy birthday. Thank you, Nina. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get that next guess loaded up into the stream right now. Let's go and get that next person connecting. We got SUV Man. Hopefully SUV Man will be the last guest of the night. Here we go. And also Garrett, thank you for the $21 on Venmo, saying have a diabolical birthday. Jonah with the $20 on Super Chat, saying happy birthday, you're the best.
That well.
And then
and you can understand why a company wouldn't be.
And then Polk with the $20 saying good to see you all here. Happy birthday. Thank you, Jonah. Thank you, Polk. Thank you guys so much. We're going to try to get that next guest connected right now. And like I said, this will probably be the very last guest of the evening. Welcome in, Chase. Do you support Trump?
I support alcohol, and I think you should.
Well, listen. I got to move on to the next guest. I don't know if I'd word it that way. I don't know. Listen. It's bad. Like, realistically, you shouldn't drink. Drinking is actually pretty bad for you. So not only do you have, like all the problems that come around with alcoholism, but it's also like carcinogen. Funny enough, alcohol is like terrible for you. But hypothetically, I think I'm gonna fucking get so drunk tonight. Welcome in. Do you support, yeah?
This has been so long without a debate.
Yeah,
I think it's been the longest it's been in a long time.
I really applaud the two of you for sticking in here. I'm surprised that you guys haven't left yet.
Yeah, I was almost at the point. I'm like, there's literally been no debate like for an hour and a half.
Yeah, no one will judge you or be mad at you if you head off.
The last guy actually could have tried, but he was too busy whining.
Yeah. I don't know. Well, I mean, this will be the last guess we try. I want to try one more. It's just not going to plan. But seriously, Parker, if you want to head off, no worries. I've been sensing that for a while.
Just my audio. Honestly, I might do it because I am like messing with my audio, and it's just so loud whenever I turned on the cloud lifting. It's so bad.
Yeah, it's fine, man.
No, it was just the microphone. It was so loud I couldn't even think.
Yeah, do you want to head off?
No, I'll be here for a bit longer.
Okay, yeah, sounds great, man. Welcome in. What's going on, Sid? And Sid left. You know, Santana and Parker, if you guys want to help us get a guest up here, it'd be very kind.
I'm in it. Let's see.
Right. Oh, and then something else that is nice, another nice byproduct of my 21st birthday, is that I will be able to help get my girlfriend the devil's lettuce. And actually, that's legal. It'd be legal for me because she has what is called a med card. However, only very specific places where you get the lettuce sell to individuals with med cards where I live, and she has to drive like an hour. But now I'll just be able to help her out by driving like 10 minutes. And that's technically legal. That's actually legal, which is great. So that's cool. We're gonna move on to the next guest. Holy shit! You guys got to 7 million likes.
They're pushing it.
That's kind of nuts.
Holy fuck, you guys, dude, that's crazy. Give yourself a pat on the back, chat. TikTok chat. Give yourself a huge pat on the back. Holy. Hey, what's going on, Devin and Ari? Do you guys support Trump?
No.
Hello.
Devin, do you support Trump?
I'm still on the fence about Trump, to be honest.
Okay, and I feel like a good place for you to be would be to watch the stream. You know, I'm convinced for the people that tune into these streams, they're not just here for the debate. They're also just here to like hang out, right? Because like we haven't gone to debate in an hour. No way you guys aren't just like hanging out, right? We're just like hanging out at this point. What's up, Renee? You MAGA?
No, I'm not mega, but I do support Trump.
All right, Renee. Love to hear why. Quickly before I pass you that mic, I would like to very quickly thank Genevieve. Thank you for the $20 on Venmo saying happy birthday, Dean. They said I got the opportunity to meet you at CMU. It was amazing. Keep doing what you do, and I hope one day I'll get the opportunity to vote for you. Well, yeah, that's awesome that I was able to meet you, Genevieve. I had a lot of fun. On that day. Thank you so much for the $20 as well. And then Garrett with the 21 saying have a diabolical birthday. Thank you, Garrett. Laura with the 21 saying happy birthday, be safe. Thank you, Laura. And then Mariah with the 5, Adolphus with the 5, and Katie with the 5. Thank you, guys. And yeah, Renee, take it away. Tell us why you support Trump as president.
Well, unfortunately, I think that was the better candidate when we have, Kamala and Biden. I mean, when we start talking about things like racism and all of this other crap, we have to start with, are they racist as well? So are we picking based off of emotions or based off of what the facts have been presented to us? And I honestly think they're all racist. If you if you really want to go there.
How is Kamala Harris racist?
Yeah, I actually don't think Kamala Harris is racist.
I think Kamala is racist. I don't like how she pretended to, this all of a sudden black card was pulled when she started to run for.
What do you mean all of a sudden?
I've never, and if you can pull it up, I can easily correct myself. I have never heard her mention.
Yeah, just go check out her interview on the Breakfast Club, or you can reference the fact
prior to the president election.
Yeah, that was prior to that. Also, I mean, you can reference, she grew up in Oakland, California, one of the blackest areas. She went to Howard University, and historically black university and college. She pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated, the first and oldest black sorority. And she also caucused with the black congressional caucus in the Senate. So she's always leaned into her blackness as a black woman. Sorry, Dean, you were about to say something.
When was the Breakfast Club interview that you're referring to?
It was way before 2024. Yeah.
It was when? I'm sorry.
2019.
2019. So yeah, this wasn't before the president election. This was when Biden was president, correct?
No, this is when Trump was president.
Exactly.
I'd like to bring
But
up.
this is prior to that. Biden was president, right?
No.
Before Trump, who was president?
No, Obama was president.
Before Trump?
Yeah.
So there was Trump, Obama, then wait.
It was Obama, Trump, Biden, Trump.
Do you think this is the
Biden,
first time Trump has been president?
No, absolutely not.
And then also, I just wanted to make 2 quick points. So point number 1, as both Parker and Santana just brought up to you, we don't have any reason to believe that she just started talking about the fact that she's black when she was running for the presidency. But I will say, even if she was louder about the fact that she was black when she was running for the presidency, right, I'm not sure if that'd be a bad thing. In fact, I might even say that's a good thing. Normalizing black individuals in those positions is really important to overcoming, forms of systemic oppression. By reshifting, what is deemed as socially permissible through social normalization. And another point, I don't know, this is making me feel weird. The fact that you're telling me you support Trump by weaponizing a black woman's blackness against her, by attempting to argue that because this black woman is a black woman that ran for president, she pulled her black card and told the world she was a black woman. I as a black woman, right? Hopefully you understand that this argument is produced through racism.
Absolutely not. It's not produced through racism, and it's not weaponizing the fact that she's black. You guys say you haven't heard anything about this since 2019.
Again, I just rattled off the history of her life leaning into her blackness.
Which means nothing. Just because we grew up in Oakland, the guy before you just stated he grew up around more black people than you.
I listed multiple things, but I'm trying to understand, why are you trying to invalidate anyone's blackness as a black woman? Dean just literally called that out, but you're sitting here trying to invalidate the blackness of another black woman. You are.
It's
by
not an
saying that
invalidation.
you're literally trying to invalidate her
But what I'm
blackness.
telling
That's
you is,
weird.
why did we just hear about this in 2019? Why do people get to
Maybe
play
it's
the
just
black
you.
card and use
Maybe
the
it's
black
just
race
you.
when it benefits them? When
Maybe
it
it's just
benefits
you.
you, everybody wants to claim the culture. The guy
Sure.
before you just said,
Maybe it's just you.
I grew up around more black people than you. What the fuck does that mean? Who cares?
Yeah, maybe it's just you, Renee.
No, it's not. And that's why she didn't win the seat, because there's more people that's waking up and realizing that what's going on and realizing that this is all money grab. Even the DUI bullshit, you brought that up earlier. What did that benefit black people?
DEI isn't supposed to quote unquote benefit black people. That's the whole point.
Exactly. But how did it benefit black people?
Yeah, it benefits everyone. Do you
No, no,
know
no. I want you to tell me specifically how that
specifically with an
benefited
S?
black
The
people. Because
Pacific is
I
the
know I know
ocean.
a lot of white women that it benefited. I know a lot of the
Sure.
other community that we can't speak about it benefited. But what did it do for the black community?
Well, again, it actually puts merit at the front of anything. But again, it's not something that's supposed to be specific for black people.
So there's nothing specific for black people that you're on here arguing. Being the only black,
P is
being
an
the only
ocean.
black man on this chat, it just sounds like you're just rambling. What do
Sure.
you what can you point out to me and everybody that's listening? What has DEI, whatever the fuck it stands for, what has that done for the black community?
Okay, so diversity, equity, inclusion, and accessibility, DEIA.
And that's done what? What have you gotten specifically
Hey,
in your life that you're able to say,
if you want me to answer, you have to stop talking.
Go ahead.
Right? You have to, yeah, there we go. So again, with DEIA, specifically, it has given the ability to actually, and first of all, it's not a policy, right? Just to be clear, it's not a policy that was passed. This is an actual practice that can be instituted and actually taught, and that actually breeds diversity. Black people actually get an opportunity to show their merit without being judged for being black. We understand historically, black people have not been given the same type of equity. And so this actually gives them the opportunity to be able to pursue additional jobs, be able to pursue different opportunities without having to be persecuted for their skin color. That's what DEIA does. But again, it's not a thing for black people. It's a thing for everyone.
So in other words, it has not helped the black community at all?
Yes, it absolutely has.
So you have personally benefited from this policy program or whatever you want to call it.
Why do I have to say that I personally benefited from it?
Yeah, neither has anyone. Do anybody?
Yeah, sure. If you actually go take a look, there's a Mercer study that actually breaks down the different effects that quote unquote DEI has on black people and black hiring. And with multiple DEIA policies that have been practices that have been taken in as far as different companies, we've seen an uptick in multiple hirings, including 85% across non-tracking health work-related fields. We've also seen a increase in the retirement programs for black people, specifically related to this actual practice. 77% of minorities, because most people don't have those type of retirement programs already put in place. Literally, Mercer breaks down different things that were actually done. It increased the actual talent pipeline. There's a whole bunch of stuff, but you can go look it up for yourself. But again, my whole point is,
and I have seen no benefits to this community, and I think you're just rubbing out a bunch of crap. I haven't seen any benefits to this community through that program, and I'm glad it got canceled.
Could you name a DEI policy that you disagree with?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Could you name a DEI policy that you disagree with?
I didn't hear your question.
What's a
I have a
DEI
specific policy that I disagree with.
Specific with an
Yeah,
S.
like
The
a-
DEI, a Pacific policy? No, I do
Specific.
not. The entire thing is bullshit. So let's go again. The entire act policy. You guys want to call it what do you say earlier? It wasn't an official.
I think that you've been propagandized into thinking that DEIA is bullshit. And the reason that I'd say that is because you seemingly can't give a specific example, right? And the reason why I take away the conclusion that you've been propagandized.
The specific example is no black person has walked into a job.
Do you mind if you allow me to finish real quick?
I'm here under
Do you mind if you allow me to finish real quick, my friend?
and someone that said, "Hey, well, you're part of this program, so guess what? We're gonna hire you. We don't care what color you're of." That's not how that works.
Me to finish. Hey,
That's not how. No, I
listen.
don't have to allow you to finish.
Well, I'm asking politely.
That's fine. I'll mute her. Like I'm sorry. Like I have no interest in actually people talking over. If you're up here for a debate, like take turns. Sorry, go ahead.
Listen. So point number one, I am led to believe that you've been propagandized into this idea that DEI sucks and it's the devil because that's what Tucker Carlson has said. That's what Charlie Kirk has said. That's what Ben Shapiro has said. That's what Trump has said. And it's funny because you only take away that half of the propaganda. You don't take away the other half of the propaganda, is that it's bullshit because it only helps black people, which is ironic. And second part, I am unwilling to believe your claims, as you cannot give specific examples, but of course, this speech no longer matters because you left. Goodbye, Renee. Have a good rest of your day. Samantha, thank you for the $10 on Super Chat, saying happy birthday, Dean. I know that you, I hope that you have a wonderful day and how much your fan base appreciates you and your goals. Lots of love. P.S. My birthday's on the 10th, so hello from another Virgo. Happy early birthday to you, Samantha. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much. Let's also see real quick over on Venmo and PayPal. On Venmo, Taylor, thank you for the $5. Thank you so much. Riley with a 10. Riley says, happy birthday, Dean. I love your debates. Been tuned in for 4 years and just got my first job. Well, I've been doing this for 4 years. And I actually did do the math. It's around 3, which is super cool. And I'm really proud of you, Riley. As well as Katrina with a $10 saying happy birthday. We appreciate the time you take to educate those that need it. Thank you, Katrina. Maddie with a 10 says, are you going to the CSU Charlie Kirk event and happy birthday? Yes, me and Parker will both be there. Trisha with a $20 says happy birthday. Thank you, Trisha. Lexi with the $25 says, Dean, happy birthday. Thank you, Lexi. Then Mariah with a 5, Adolphus with a 5, and Katie with a 5. Thank you guys so much. I'd also like to thank Araya for the $21 over on PayPal. Says, happy freaking birthday. I can't even express how thankful I am for you and yours efforts. Thank you so much for the love, Araya. Show some love to Araya down below. Not to mention Katie with a 2, Jamie with a 7, Emily with a 7. And I believe that is all. So, I was going to end my live. However, I have seen everybody down below in that chat working tirelessly to get this stream up to 10 million likes.
I'm helping.
And to be fair, I'll start helping too. We are
locked in.
We are very, very close. We are very, very close to 10 mil. So I think we might as well just stay on until we hit 10 mil. Parker,
We're almost there.
What is like the highest that you've seen anyone hit, like TikTok likes on a life wise?
I don't know. I haven't seen other people, but us, I know we've done like 11, 12 million.
I feel like 12 mil. If we did a longer stream today, I'd be down to try to beat that, but I do have dinner reservations here in 35 minutes.
There's 10 million.
Wait, did it already hit 10? It did.
People locked in when you said it. When you actually said something, they locked in.
Wait, that took 10 seconds. Everybody.
Exactly. They fucking locked in.
Wait. Let's just get the most lives we've ever gotten on a TikTok live, because I think Parker's right. It's around 12 mil. Guys, everyone lock in. If you are one of the 11.2 thousand souls.
Let's get to 12, everyone.
Start double tapping. Let's just get
that. Was actually really quick.
Yeah,
there's 11,000 people.
Yeah, what the fuck? That was like literally 3 seconds. Okay.
They locked in as soon as you said it, and everyone went crazy.
Yeah. Jessica, thank you so much for the $11 on Venmo saying happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Bro, why is it going up so quickly?
Yeah, okay. Here's the birthday present that I want from you guys. If you hear my voice and you're on TikTok, just start double tapping. I just want to see how crazy it could go. Like, seriously, everybody in the comment section, why are you in the comment section? Get to double tapping. Ginny in the comment section says that she's locked in. No, you're not, because you're typing messages instead of double tapping. Double tap. Okay, this is the birthday present that I want, everybody. On TikTok, double tap on your goddamn phone screen. Someone in the comment section says
it's going up so quickly. That's fucking nuts. It's already at 11 million.
Yeah, 11 million already.
I mean, look at the strat, guys. Look at the strat. This is how you got to do it. Just look at the strat. You just gotta start double tapping everyone. Double tap on that phone screen. Oh, Lexi, thank you for the $20 on Venmo saying double tap. Thank you, Lexi. Okay, you're killing it.
That's how you lock in.
You're killing it. Oh, you guys are killing it. What are we doing? Oh, this is great. Lakin, thank you for the $10 in Super Chat saying today's the day. Happy birthday, Diva. Dude, Lakin, I love you. Thank you so much for the love. Dude, we're almost even at 12 million likes.
Fucking wild.
That's nuts.
Oh my God. Okay, the goal is 13 million. Yo, Lily, thank you so much for the $50 on PayPal saying happy birthday. Lily says, happy birthday. You've gotten me through some tough times and I really appreciate you. Lily, you have been hanging out with us every day. I love you, and thank you for the $50. Thank you so much.
Dude, it's unbelievable. Look how quickly it's going up. We're almost there.
I'll send some double taps in your honor, Lily, for the $50. Here's some double taps in Lily's honor. Here's some double taps in Lily's honor.
Almost at 12.5.
Dude,
There we
that's
go.
nuts.
That is fucking wild.
How is that even possible? Like, even like I understand we have a shit ton of people in the stream, like nearly 12,000. But how is it even possible with 12,000 people?
I mean, everyone locked in. It is your birthday, right? I mean, hell, let's do it for Dean.
Right. Sophie, thank you so much for the $11. Thank you so much, Sophie. And then Samantha with a 1. You guys are awesome.
13 million.
Fucking 13.
That's nuts, bro.
Oh, that's crazy. That is nuts, man. Oh, let me see what my girlfriend texted me.
Dude, that is diabolical.
Yo, Caleb. Yes, it did go through. Caleb, thank you so much for the love, man. I really appreciate that. As well as Sandy with the $21. Thank you so much, Sandy. Sandy says, enjoy your 21st birthday. Thank you, Sandy. And Beverly, thank you so much for the $100 donation on Venmo. Beverly with a $100 donation says, happy birthday. Have one on me, but drink responsibly. Beverly, I think that's going to buy me a lot more than one. Thank you so much for the love. And yes, Caleb, your donation did go through. Thank you for the $21 over on Venmo. I really appreciate that. Okay, let's look at the clock. So right now it is 4:46. I have to be at dinner at 5:15. It is maybe a 10, 12-minute drive away.
You gotta get ready.
Yeah. Mary, thank you for the $21. Thank you so much, Mary. You guys have been so kind
You're
today.
at 14.
All right, I think we're gonna cut it off at 15 mil. We're gonna cut it off at 15 mil.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I'll have time for 7 million. But yeah, everyone do a last little push. We can do this in literally like 2 seconds, everyone.
This is the last little push before we end the stream, folks. We're going to end the birthday marathon here in about
15 million is nuts, Gene.
Lila, thank you for the $15 on Venmo saying enjoy dinner. Thank you, Lila. Yeah, this is the last little push. What a good birthday stream. Hey, Parker and Santana, I just wanted to thank you both for joining up and making this such an enjoyable stream. You know, like this stream has been so significantly more enjoyable than most. And it's not just because of like all the love pouring in. I'm just like genuinely like in a good mood. I'm happy. I'm calm. My body's not in physical pain. Typically when I'm ending these streams, my body's in physical pain. I'm not dying from hunger. Typically when I end these streams, I'm dying from hunger. And I know this is a little TMI, but I also like sweat really heavily. It's a genetic thing. But like today I'm not sweating really heavily.
The
So
fucking
I'm feeling
lights
good.
too, though, right?
Dude, it's just a combination of factors. It's the lights, and it's like called hyperhidrosis, I think, which is a genetic disorder that makes you like sweat very heavily. I have hyperhidrosis, so like super TMI, but it's like I'll end this stream and my shirt, the whole shirt will be soaked. It's really gross. It's really gross. Super TMI, super TMI. Anyways, y'all did it. In fact, during my little TMI rant right there, we're getting to 16 million. Okay, guys. All right, I am going to go ahead and end for the day.
Hey,
Happy birthday, man.
Thank you,
Dean, Parker. Before you guys leave, I just want to say specifically to both of you, have a great day.
Have a good night.
Santana, all the love in the world to you, man. I'll let you know when your birthday present gets here too. I'm gonna enjoy that.
Please. I
So
gotta send you the
appreciate
tracking
for that.
information.
Dude. Real quick, I just want to give a special shout out to Santana. This motherfucker is sending me a birthday present. Like it's some like super nice bottle of whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Follow Santana. Follow
W
Santana. Okay, and if you don't already, you probably do. Follow Parker too. But follow Santana. W fucking Santanas. Okay? W's to this man right here. Anyways, I'm gonna go to end. Parker, are you gonna go live on TikTok again?
Yeah, I'll go live right now.
Cool. All right. Head over to @ParkerGetAJob on TikTok, @ParkerGetAJob on YouTube. I love and appreciate you all. And Hardeep, thank you for the $50 on Venmo.
Bye, everyone.
Marking the very last donation of the stream. I am out. I will see you tomorrow. Just know that you guys gave me the best 21st birthday I think I could have ever asked for. Seriously. Y'all,